experience. From elite runners to everyday athletes, thousands of people ready to soak in one of the Low Country's most anticipated events. This morning, we bring you live team coverage in the Low Country's only official Cooper River Bridge Run live show, sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
And good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 45th Cooper River Bridge Run, the official bridge show. I'm Tessa Spencer.
And I'm Katie Solt. I'm here for my first bridge run, everybody. This is exciting.
And is it really for you?
Yes. I've lived in the Carolinas my entire life, went to school in the Carolinas.
Yeah.
First ever bridge run.
Okay.
In my almost 30 years of living.
And
this is my first one.
And this is quite the vantage point where we're sitting this morning, because we're smack dab in the middle of Coleman Boulevard. As you can see, the runners will be going right through this big archway behind us, the American flag right here. And it's such a moment because they're going to be running on both sides of us. It's like how you said, we're parting the Red Sea, right?
I'm so excited. We've already got some people. Some runners started showing up as early, I think, as what, 5:15, 5:30.
And where are you guys from?
Where are we from?
Yeah.
Somerville.
From Somerville.
So we got some locals coming out
Absolutely, coming down the run.
Making a drive early. The sun is peeking up. We can see it in the
Absolutely,
distance.
we can see it.
Day.
It is going to be a great day. And of course, coming up here in just a little bit, Chris Nessman will give you your race day forecast. But we want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy. You can, of course, follow us on social media. And our very own Bill Burr is back in the studio, and he's going to be scrolling and looking for your pictures, your comments, your videos, and all. So let's go to the studio right now and check in with Bill.
Hey,
Bill, good morning.
Tessa and Katie, good morning. Great to be with you. We are keeping an eye on several things. We will be watching the traffic conditions, as Tessa just mentioned, as well as social media. A look at traffic this morning as we head into race day. The Ravenel Bridge bike and pedestrian lane closes at 6:30 this morning. Excuse me. Getting over a head cold here. All lanes are going to close here in a half hour at the top of the hour at 7 o'clock. The bridge will reopen the traffic at around 11 a.m. Various roads will be closed this morning. Many in downtown Charleston will reopen at 2 p.m. this afternoon. Routes include Calhoun Street between Meeting and Anson Streets and King and East Bay Street. Charlotte Street and Henrietta Street will be closed between Elizabeth and Meeting Streets. There will be additional closures on Anson, Alexander, and Elizabeth Streets. Excuse me. We have everything you need to know posted right now at abcnews4.com, and we're going to be showing you a QR code throughout the broadcast, so you can grab your phone, scan that code, and then you can go to our main page. Again, that's abcnews4.com. Now let's send it back right now to our team at the starting line, my colleagues and friends, Tessa Spencer and Katie Solt.
All right, Bill, yes, we're back out here. CJ, who says he's Tessa's biggest fan. He was over here saying hi to us. He's from Somerville. He's out here. There's already people. We popped into Arts earlier just to quickly get some heat before we got out here. There's people chowing down, having breakfast, having some much needed carb loading, I think.
Absolutely. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm not a runner. I envy people, have always envied people that can get out here and run marathons like this. But it's going to be a very exciting time out here. It is a little bit chillier than it was we just did this 6 months ago.
In September.
Back in September, because the bridge run was canceled in 2020, obviously because of COVID. And this year there are no COVID-19 vaccination restrictions that are going on.
And we've got a lot to handle this 4-hour show that we're with you all. We've got our reporters and teams spread out from Mount Pleasant to downtown Charleston, everywhere in between. Ian Emerson is with the shuttles, but I think we're going to send it over to Chris Nessman right now, since we're talking about the weather. Chris, how does our race day forecast look?
I'll tell you what, the race day, it's going to be pretty good. I mean, yes, it's a little chilly, but let's face it. If you're a runner, you would much rather have chilly than like a warm, soupy, muggy, nasty thing. I mean, we had that event a couple of years ago where it was incredibly foggy. So right now, yeah, we'll take our chilly weather, but you will certainly probably want a sweater that maybe you can toss to someone in the crowd as far as if you are running. 50 degrees right now in Mount Pleasant. You can see the Ravenel car still moving along, but as Bill mentioned here within the half hour, that'll be closing down. So if you kind of make it over the Ravenel, get out now to do so. Another look, of course, harbor still, again, temperatures looking pretty good. All right, so here's kind of what we're looking at. The bridge run weather, I'll just say this right now, it's going to be great. We got good stuff going on. There is a little rain chance tonight, and so we will kind of do a little extended forecast strictly because, well, you do have folks, of course, from out of town for this. So run today, go do something tonight. Little rain chance, but I mean, it's small. I'm stretching it here. Most of the weekend's going to be good, and honestly, we'll be clear till Tuesday. But here you go. Temperatures kind of around the low country. We're seeing 50s, 48 Moncks Corner, 49 Beaufort. So everyone right around that half-century mark. The winds just enough out of the northeast. It feels a couple of notches cooler. So 50 degrees at about 10 miles an hour, probably feels about 47, 46. So yes, a little chilly, but once you get running, things should get better. And honestly, as the race moves on, here we go, going through the morning, temperatures climbing several degrees every hour. And then as we get to the afternoon, 70s. So hey, you will eventually thaw out. That's what we're looking at today. We'll continue to get some updates, but we've got our Ann Emerson right now, who is out and about, and Ann giving us an update on what's happening on the pre-race events. Ann?
We're at where all of the buses are loading up for the North Charleston Coliseum to get you to the start line. I will show you what's going on. Hey everybody, we've got a crowd coming in. Are you a little chilly right now? Hey, how's it going? Are you ready for a little bridge run?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
You are?
I am ready.
Are you gonna get over it?
Oh yeah, I always do.
Where are you coming in from?
I'm from here. I'm a local.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm a local.
You gotta get on that bus.
I am.
Okay, we'll be on
Headed
another
that
bus
way.
too. There's a great crowd here. Hey guys.
Hi,
Oh, are you ready to run the bridge?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. So, is this your first bridge run?
This is our first bridge run, yes.
Where are you coming in from?
We're from Pennsylvania. We are local. We've been local for about 4 years now, and this is our first year, so we're super excited.
Oh, great. Have a wonderful run.
Thank you.
It's been a fantastic crowd out here all morning long. We've got so many people. Are you ready to run the bridge?
I'm ready to run the bridge.
Great. We'll walk with you as
Oh,
we're going
good.
through, for sure.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's your name?
My name's Beth.
Great, Beth. And where are you coming in from?
I live in Charleston. All my girlfriends from college are here with me to run with me.
Oh, fantastic. So much fun. Well, we cannot wait. Oh, are you on? Oh,
I'm a walker.
there is nothing wrong with walking the bridge. Here, we'll keep on going in line. Y'all have a great run. We'll be looking out for you.
Thank you.
Great. So we've got a great crowd out here. The sun is finally coming up, which means it's getting a little bit warmer. And get out here so that you can get on one of these buses. There's plenty of buses that are still coming through. We've got great crowds. We've got great parking. So if you need to get here, you will not have a problem. I'm going to toss it back to you now.
All right. Thanks, Ann. And we've got a lot to cover still in this 4-hour show for y'all this morning. But I think right now we're going to send it to break, but we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. So stay tuned, everybody.
Oh, sweet.
Well, we can get a picture first.
You want to get in here too?
Yeah. Oh, camera.
Come on.
I can take the picture for y'all.
Come on. No, we just selfies. Come on, camera person.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
Looks like we're starting to get more action out here.
Yeah,
Music
it looks like we
pumping.
are. We had a little Irish music. I was going to stand up and start entertaining here, but we're seeing a lot more foot traffic now.
Yeah.
A lot of the runners, obviously, the shuttles are dropping them off, and they're walking down to the different corrals,
I think
just
we
down
can even see
Corral.
some signs that say walk and stop in the distance there.
Exactly, there it is, but it's really great.
With all these runners headed our way, that means the corrals are going to start filling up pretty soon.
Yeah.
And that's where we find our Tara Jabor this morning. Hey, Tara, what's it look like down in the corrals?
Hey guys, we're here at the Corral, so this is where everyone kind of lines up and gets ready for the race. There's a lot of energy here, a lot of excitement. Woo! Got some excited people behind me, and I'm here with Aaron. He's from Mount Pleasant. Aaron, so my first question is, just tell me, is this your first time doing the race? How often do you do this?
This is my first time walking the race, Tara. I'm walking with Team Pinnacle today, Pinnacle Financial Partners, and we are jacked up. We are excited.
Yeah, and I guess what part of the run are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I'm not going to run. I'm going to walk because I don't run. But I'm just here to hang out with my friends and get to walk with some coworkers, and just really excited to be a part of this.
Yeah, and are you going to join the party at the end at Marion Square?
Why would you not join the party, Tara? I mean, that's what it's all about. We got a goal. We're going to go hit it. So there we go. We're heading down the street.
Yeah, well, I'm super excited. We'll catch up with you later. Maybe we'll see you along the path. Guys, let's just take a look at a little bit at the crowd here. We got some ladies. We got this nice rainbow tutu. Look at this thing. Do a full spin for us. Woo! So yeah, nice tutu here. We're going to be on the lookout for people who have the best costumes, because that's my favorite part of this, when people are all dressed up, looking fancy. But I will throw it back to you guys for now. We'll come back and we'll have more live interviews.
All right, so there's a lot of action. We got some speakers, blaring some announcements for the runners.
Absolutely.
We're seeing the runners file in.
And we're seeing golf carts dropping people off and taking different points. Now, just, we have, a little over 19,000 runners confirmed that have picked up their race packets and will be competing today. And they range from all over the country: Kenya, New Zealand, Colorado, Arizona, Utah.
One of the top 20 was from North Carolina, which is pretty exciting. exciting. Yeah,
Okay,
saw
all right.
that. So we got some Carolinas in the top 20, but the real question is, will those elites hold on to their top spot? That's the question. I think Scott Eisberg is going to be monitoring that very closely. Darren Goldwater also monitoring that very closely for us
And of
today.
course, we'll be talking with Darren because he's going to be calling the race, which is always exciting once that gets underway. 14 male elites this year, 12 female elites, and
some 12 wheelchair elites. 12 wheelchair elites as well.
And three.
Three? I thought it was 12.
Three?
We heard from the race director earlier this week it was 12.
Okay,
so
well,
maybe,
they added that.
maybe some more.
Oh, that's great. Well, we'll find out later on.
We'll see them when they start showing up.
And throughout the show, too, we'll have trivia as well, so make sure you stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. I'm on IFB.
Good. Just give me a few seconds of heads up, turn the light on.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
All right, everybody, we promised you trivia.
Yeah.
We have our first trivia question. Are you ready, Tessa?
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, the first question is, how many runners?
Oh, there you go. You got it.
You got it?
No, you got it.
You got
Take
it.
away.
All right, how many runners ran the first ever bridge run?
Is it A, 100, B, 445, C, 681, or D, 766? We'll give you all the answer in a little bit, but we're going to give our guesses first. Because we don't know the answer to these. We are being fed these in our ears in commercial breaks, so we are not cheating, we promise.
No, we're not. So I imagine 45 years ago, right? So I would say, I don't know, I'm guessing 681?
I will take the under and go 445.
445.
So Tessa's going with answer C.
Yeah.
I'm going with the answer B.
Yeah.
Tweet us your answers. Remember, the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show hashtag is CRBRGO4.
That's
We'd love to see your responses
Yeah.
all throughout the morning on social media, all your videos, all your pictures, anything you want to give us, shout outs even. If you're here, say hi. And I think Ann is with some very excited runners right now, so let's send it over to our Ann Emerson, who's up at the shuttles. Hey, Ann.
Hey, Katie, it is Ann Emerson. I'm here in North Charleston at the Coliseum. The buses are rolling up right now. You can see them. And we have got our runners right here. Let's go up here. We got to say hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Tell me where you're coming in from.
Coming in from Chesapeake, Virginia.
I'm just right up the street, Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Oh, fantastic. So how exciting is this?
Oh, this is very exciting. The incline is going to be one of the most tremendous things I've ever experienced.
Really?
Yes. In Virginia, where I'm from, we had the Jordan Bridge, which has the steep incline, but this is real steep.
Well, I think there's a bus waiting for you right now.
We're going to go. See you later.
You're gonna have to go get over it for me. Okay, y'all have a great race.
All right.
Hi. We're Team Chicken and Dumplings.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
You have a great run too. I don't want to hold up any of these folks. You keep on coming through. Excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Great. Where are you coming in from?
We're local.
Great. Have a great run.
Thank you so much.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Is this your first run?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you excited to be here?
Yes.
I'll keep on walking with you. So tell me, what's your name?
My name is Van Sheely.
Great. Well, I hope you have a great run. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great run, family. So we've got families out here. We've got groups out here. We talked to a group a little earlier, and just so much fun. Lots of people together working to get on these buses. As you can see, Katie and Tessa, we have great buses still running, but the crowds have really thinned out now. So if you're still coming in, don't worry, you're gonna get on a bus, but you gotta get here to get over it. So I hope we'll be seeing a few more people, and then we are gonna get on a bus, and we will be seeing you at the corrals. Back to you.
All right, and of course you heard some people from the Queen City,
my hometown,
your neck of the woods,
in Virginia.
in Virginia.
Quite a lot of people, but as you mentioned earlier, we have people worldwide competing in this race. New Zealand, Kenya, I think the Netherlands. Was
the
also
Netherlands, absolutely, and then stateside Utah, Arizona, Colorado. So we've got a lot of people represented here today, and of course, once they take that shuttle from where Ann is, they'll come out here and then go into their respective corrals, and that's where we find our Tara Javor. Tara.
Hey guys, we are here at the Corral, so this is where everyone lines up and gets pumped up for the race. It's a little bit chilly out here, but it's going good so far. And I'm joined by Jennifer, who first, let's take a look at her outfit. She's got this rainbow tutu on. She's looking absolutely fabulous. So Jennifer, my first question is, have you done the race before, or is this your first time?
This is my second race. I did it back in 2019.
And what brought you back? Why'd you want to come do this again?
I just love the energy. I love the crowd. I love, supporting Charleston. I just love the energy.
Yeah, and which part of the race are you most looking forward to?
Finish line. The finish line. Getting across that finish line and beating my time from last time. So, yeah.
And tell me who you're joined with. You got a little crew with you. Who's here?
I'm actually solo this time, but I've met some people on the bus and meeting some people in the crowd and just enjoying it.
I love it. And then what was my last question? Oh, so what are you doing after the race? What are your plans?
Probably Dr. Scholl's relax hot tub. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do.
That sounds like a good plan, Jennifer. Let's take a look at the crowd, guys. There is a lot of people here. They all have their Cooper River Bridge Run shirts on. They're partying. Woo! So there is everyone here. There's all ages, there's kids, there's adults. Everyone's out here having a good time. We'll, of course, bring you much more coverage coming up a little bit later. Working for you live in Mount Pleasant, Tara Jabor, ABC News 4.
All right, Tara, thank you. And we're hearing the announcements being made. Corral and the runners is getting underway.
Absolutely, and the sun is steadily rising here today. It'll be full. Maybe it'll warm things up. We're not sure. Of course, we'll be doing a race day forecast with Chris Nessman back in studio here as well.
But there's still a lot to come, including some more trivia, live interviews, and everything you could want from your complete live coverage in the official live show for the Cooper River Bridge Run. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back.
Yes, I remember last year, I went to the finish line.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
All right, and welcome back to the 45th Cooper River Bridge Run official Bridge Run show. I'm Tessa Spencer.
I'm Katie Solton. I don't know about you, Tessa.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like dancing.
I know. You hear the music. Will you do it? You've already got the Beyonce hair blowing.
I've got my little shoulder shimmy going. This music's getting us pumped.
Absolutely.
These runners pumped, but I think there's some
Absolutely.
road closures already in place, and even more happening now for that. I think we're going to send it over to our very own Trooper Bob. He's got all things traffic covered for us. Hey, Trooper Bob, how's it going?
Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Trooper Bob. I'm down here on Meeting Street on the bottom of the ramp here. Let me show you. This is the ramp where the runners and elite runners are going to come down and make a left onto Meeting Street and make their way down into the city. I'm down here with Trooper Nick Pye from the South Carolina Highway Patrol. He's actually Lance Corporal Nick Pye. Good morning, Trooper there. Thanks for joining us. I know you got a lot of troopers out here. I've seen them along the route on my way over here. Did you bring them in from other areas?
We did. We have a good many local troopers that are providing some help today, but we also brought some troopers from all parts of the lower state. And, you know, it's one of the things that we love to do and assist in the city of Charleston and Mount Pleasant with the bridge run. And we look forward to it every year.
What's one thing right now? People are watching from home. They're getting ready to go out, wander out. It's going to be a nice day today, and they're thinking about coming into the city. What's one thing you want people to know?
Well, you know, avoid the area at all costs if you can during the race. You know, there's a lot of roads that are blocked off, and, you know, we try to do our best with maneuvering traffic and making it convenient for everyone, but obviously our main attention today is keeping the participants safe. And just notice as well that as the day goes on and we do open things back up, that, you know, there's going to be a lot of people in Charleston, in Mount Pleasant, on the beaches, stuff like that. So a lot of pedestrian traffic. Just be safe, pay attention, and, you know, enjoy the weather. And this is a great time for Charleston. It's always a great event, and we look forward to it every year.
You ran a lot in patrol school. Have you ever done the bridge run?
I have not. I've trained for it a couple times, but I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and run it. So I might be doing more walking than running, but we'll see.
We'll talk to the Colonel, make sure we can get you out there next year, run the bridge run. Hey, this is, again, we're down here. I'm live right here on Meeting Street. When you come off the ramp, you'll make a left. If you're running, I'll be out there to meet and greet the folks. But right now, I'll send it back over to Katie and Tessa.
Right on up to 1069. We'd like to certainly thank our...
All right, thanks, Trooper Bob. And, you know, I think we've got a lot of people sending us stuff on social media with our official Cooper River Bridge Run hashtag. For more on social media, let's send it over to Bill Burr, who is in the studio. Hey, Bill.
Hey there, Katie. And so we are keeping an eye on what's happening on Twitter as well as Facebook. This is always fun because we get to see the runners and the walkers' perspective, and even our colleagues that are out in the field covering the Cooper River Bridge Run. Our good friend Sonia Stevens tweeted this picture not too long ago. She is down at Marion Square, not too far from the finish line. And this is a gorgeous picture right here of the American flag with a church steeple in the background. And she says that she just got to Marion Square as they're setting up for all the runners and the walkers after the race. That's where all the action is going to be taking place a little bit later on this morning. And we have a picture here from our good friend Tara Jabor. We heard from her a short time ago. She is at Corral number 1, and she says it's ready for the race. It's already filling up with people, lots of energy and cute costumes. Join us on ABC News 4. If you get a chance, if you have family or friends that are taking part in the bridge run, if you can, text them and tell them to tag ABC News 4 on Twitter, and also look for us on Facebook as well, and we'll try to get your family and friends and get their social media pics on TV. And where are we going to next here? Okay, speaking of Tara Jabor, she is live right now at one of the corrals in Mount Pleasant on Coleman Boulevard. Hey there, Tara, good morning.
Hey guys, we're here at the corrals. They're playing Sweet Caroline right now, so everyone's dancing, but I found 3 people, Marie, Shawanda, and Nick. Guys, so first tell me, is this your first time coming out? Have you done the run before? What's up?
This is my first time.
First time?
Fourth.
This is my first time.
Awesome. So you've been here 4 times. What keeps you coming back every year?
I like the energy. It's fun and it's for a good cause.
Yeah, absolutely. And which one of you guys, what part of the race are you guys most excited for?
The end.
Well, what about you?
Me? You know, I think I'm excited about the whole thing. I can't wait just to meet some people, have fun with my friends here. And, you know, I'm feeling good today. I think I got a little pep in my step. We're going to do something today. May not be the fastest, but, you know, it's looking good out here.
Yeah, of course. It's just for fun. It doesn't matter about time. And so we said we found the shortest runner and the tallest runner. So wait, let's see the height difference. If you guys go back to back, let's see. Oh, well, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. So guys, let's take a little bit of a look around the corral, see who's out here. There's really a lot of people out here, and they're all kind of separated, just lining up, getting ready for the race. And yeah, so we'll join you guys a little bit later. We'll see you soon.
All right, thanks, Tara. Even more music.
Yeah, and I like it. I want to just get up and start dancing. I can't right now. We do understand that, but let's go out to North Charleston where we find our Ann Emerson out there with the bus shuttles. Ann, how are things looking?
Hi, everybody. It's Ann Emerson, ABC News 4. I am live on the bus. So much fun. We have a full bus here. We got on one of the last buses out of North Charleston, didn't we? What were y'all doing this morning? Drinking coffee and like, oh, wait a minute, I got to go get on the bus. Run to the bus. That's right. Tell me a little bit about this group right here. Now, where are you coming in from?
So we got a variety of people from Philadelphia, from Georgia, Columbia. We're Manning, South Carolina. Manning, woo-woo!
Oh gosh. So have you run this race before together?
I've done it. This is my third time, second time. First time. But first time for everybody else.
So what does it mean to you guys to be able to get together right now? I mean, we're kind of post of, kind of coming on the far end of the pandemic and being able to all get together and do this. What is this like?
It's like checking off the bucket list. My first one.
This is your first race?
Yes.
Oh, you're going to get over it.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm ready. I'm totally ready.
Great. Now, I've got some folks back here. Are you ready to run the race? Yes. Oh, yes. Where are you coming in from? Oh, wonderful. It's good to see you. Thanks so much. Well, we have a great crowd here, and we got a great crowd in front of us here. We are on our way, and we should be there in about 10 minutes, and I will be talking to you guys from the start line, but this is exciting. We're going to have a great race. Back to you guys.
Okay, and they've got the exciting times at the Corral and at the bus shuttle. But the mood seems to be very good here this year. Lots of energy, lots of enthusiasm.
Things are back to normal, which is very exciting. And stay tuned. We're going to be right back after this with more live action from right here at the Cooper River Bridge Run.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
All right, everybody, I'm Katie Solt. You may have noticed this is not Tessa Spencer. This is our man of the hour. This is our play-by-play guy. This is Darren Goldwater. Darren, thank you for taking some time before the race to chat with us this morning. You've had your eyes on the stats, on the runners. What are some things you're looking out for today?
I think the first thing I'm looking out for is the wind. Right now, it's about 6-7 miles an hour. It's gusting. I talked with Dave Williams a little while ago. There are some gusts in there, pushing up to 10-12.
Oh, wow.
So I was talking with the elite athlete coordinator a little while ago. He said with this wind, it's a tailwind, so potentially it's a record-eligible type of day. Now, the women have been on fire recently. The men haven't really threatened a record in a while, so maybe we've got something today.
And the first place runner from the men's side from last year is not back this year. That opens up the field a little bit.
Correct, but the second place runner is. Leonard Career is in the field, and I just mentioned that we haven't had anyone really threaten the record. Only one guy since 2000 has broken 28 minutes. He's in the field as well. Silas Capruto, he's wearing bib number 1. Leonard Career, who finished second, in September, he's wearing bib number 3. So, and the women's winner, she's back as well. So there is a lot of competition in this field. It's a loaded field again.
But you mentioned that tight turnaround time from September to now. Is that going to matter for these elites, or are they just pros at this point? They're so used to running, it doesn't matter.
I don't run, so I don't know. But I would assume, these guys go on circuits, right? When you do research for all of these runners, you can find the various races they've been in Atlanta or somewhere out west or in the Midwest. So it's been a circuit already. So I think it's probably part of the norm. It just kind of slides into their schedule.
Who knew that wind that makes us chilly is going to help these runners out? That is very interesting. Some very interesting stuff. So you're watching these winds. What else are you really keeping an eye on? Are there any standouts to you other than Leonard? I think, you mentioned his name off the top. Anybody else that you're like, he could pull ahead or she could pull ahead and take that top spot?
I'll go back again to the conversation I had with Michael, the elite athlete coordinator, who said that Alex Masai, he's wearing bib number 8. He just graduated from Hofstra. So there is a bit of an unknown about him, but he's being talked up a lot. He was twice the CAA Runner of the Year. That's the same league the College of Charleston competes in 2019 and 2018. He's got the Hofstra record, a couple of different records at Hofstra. So maybe as kind of an underdog story, Alex Masai, number 8, that could be one to watch for.
This is such an exciting time to watch all these athletes. This is your second race. What does it feel like to be back for year number 2?
Well, I know a little bit more. Honestly, I've lived here for 20 years, and last time was the first time I was at the starting line. I've never participated in it. So I have a little bit more of an understanding of what to expect, not to fall out of the truck, the pace car, which almost happened 3 different times.
Oh, goodness.
So we're ready for that this time, we think. But overall, there's going to be a pack of runners as we come towards the bridge. They'll start to separate as you get to the highest grade of the bridge. It's a little bit more than 5%. And then once you get to the top of the bridge and start to come down, that pack that separated will start to separate a little bit more again. So it'll be basically a sprint to the finish once you get down onto meeting.
And that's the coolest spot to me, is watching them come over the bridge, that peak moment with the sun. It's so picturesque. It's very Chariots of Fire in my mind, in a sense.
It is. And you can't see it. There's a huge American flag above us. And as the sun rises, Chariots of Fire is a very good way to put that.
Well, Darren, you're a busy man today. You've got places to go, runners to watch. Thank you for taking some time with us this morning. We appreciate it. You're going to be able to hear Darren giving a play-by-play of the elites once that race kicks off in less than half an hour?
Yeah, I think the elites go at 8. The wheelchair division starts a little bit before that. So we're ready.
We are ready. Complete official live coverage here with our man Darren. Thank you, Darren. I think we're going to try to send it over to our Sonia Stevens, who is in Marion Square, I believe. Sonia, what do things look like in your area? What are you watching in Marion Square?
Well, Katie, everything is really kind of getting started here at Marion Square. So, yeah, all the energy I feel like right now is focused at the start line. But everybody here is preparing for all the energy after the race. So, of course, all the energy at the finish line, and then everybody funnels into here at Marion Square. So they're getting ready to rehydrate and to kind of help these participants refuel afterwards. There's going to be a lot of fruit set up, and then there's a lot of booths here as well, so people can kind of hang out after the race and just kind of relax after getting over it, so to speak, after that 6.2 mile run and walk rather. So right now we're seeing a lot of volunteers kind of gathering. They're getting trash cans together. Something cool I noticed, they've got some recycle bins, so really trying to think green, and they're going to recycle all those bottles and all that plastic and make shirts out of it. So right now it's just kind of focusing on getting these volunteers ready to handle all of the walkers and the runners after the race and get all the booths set up. So again, this is kind of, like I said, where all the energy is after the race. So things really starting to come alive here in Marion Square. The sun is rising here in downtown Charleston, and we're just gearing up for what is going to be a very fun yet a very busy day here at Marion Square. So we're expecting 20,000 participants rather to be in this race today. So just looking forward to everybody kind of funneling over, and if you're watching at TV right now, make sure you come say hello at Marion Square.
Focus as our major sponsors.
All right, Sonia, thank you very much. We just heard from Mount Pleasant Mayor Will Haney. He just did the welcome for the 45th Cooper River Bridge Run. Says there's no better place to be than in Mount Pleasant today.
Which I think is accurate.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this is the spot to be. If you're going to be anywhere this morning, this is the spot with 20,000 of your closest friends. And in the midst of that 20,000.
Our very own Dave Williams, Chief Meteorologist, he just walked by, and he is ready and raring to go. Maybe, hopefully, we'll be able to catch a minute or two with him before he steps off.
But we're right now going to send it over to Tara Jabor again, who's in those corrals. Tara, energy levels, I'm sure, very high right now.
Hey guys, we are here at the corrals, and I am joined by this lady group. They tell me they're called the Mariettes. It's a big group of women. So my first question is, ladies, is this your first time doing it? How often do you guys do this?
This is our 5th year. Not all of us. Right.
Wow, and so what part of the race are you ladies looking forward to?
The finish line. Good answer.
What part are you looking forward to?
Finishing.
And I guess so. You guys have done this before. What part of the run is your favorite part? Are there any views that you like?
Up at the top of the bridge, and the bands are playing, and the people are all, excited and happy. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and what are you guys doing after the race? Do you have any plans after?
Going to Mary's house. Continuing happy hour.
Alrighty, ladies. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Bye, guys. So, yeah, guys, just a lot of energy out here. A lot of people just having a really good time. I think we're under an hour until we start. So we're going to go look for more people, and then we'll come right back.
Oh, my hand is frozen.
All right, thanks, Sarah. We have the answer for trivia. Everybody, drum roll.
Yeah, and the question was, how many runners ran the first ever bridge run? Well, you weren't right, and I wasn't right either. The correct answer is D, 766.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people for the first one, 45 years ago. Not bad.
From 766 to
almost
20,000 this year, and
yeah.
in previous years, close to 40,000. And we know COVID had a slight impact on that.
That's right. It was canceled in 20.
Things are normal this year. Restrictions for COVID were lifted earlier in the month. No vaccine requirement, no mask requirement, no negative test requirements.
So none of that.
Really, none of that. We've seen a couple people in masks, but not really. Most people embracing the normalcy.
Yeah, and they've also provided hand sanitations. If you want to use that, so maybe some people will opt to use that and be extra careful because we're still kind of in the pandemic a little bit, but it's good to see. I think there's a sense of people out here having a little sense of freedom to greet each other in the traditional ways and have fun and say hugs and all of that. And so it's going to really be a great time.
All right, and I think we're starting to see some people lined up, but we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with y'all in just a few.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
All right, hey, it's Trooper Bob here with you for the Cooper River Bridge Run. I'm down here in the bottom of Meeting Street. As you can see, police are still clearing this intersection out there for the runners. We're going to see the wheelchair participants come through here. They are actually right behind me. They have some pine straw set up in case the wheelchair runners come straight through and need to stop before the building. They put some pine straw out. Yes, sir. All right, they're asking me to move my vehicle because they got another truck coming through. So a little bit of activity coming through here. I'm out here with EMS, out here with fire, highway patrol, city of Charleston. We're gonna move my car here to let them come through. They got another truck coming through. But as you can see, I'll see everybody coming through here from the first runner to the last runner. And it's a really good spot to be down here. A lot of folks cheering, a lot of folks on. And I'm going to send it back to you guys because I got to do some maneuvering here to let this big truck through.
All right, I know, we were just talking. I'm getting loose here like I'm about to participate. You might recognize this race participant right here. It's our very own Chief Meteorologist, Dave Williams. Dave, how do you feel?
Tessa, I feel great.
Yeah.
The weather is fantastic. The only wind we have right now, I know you're kind of cold right there.
I am, very.
But the only wind we have is at our back at the start here.
And that's good.
So that's going to push us right over the bridge.
Awesome. Now, how long have you been preparing? I know they just had one, but 6 months ago. But normally, how long does it take to prepare for a marathon like this?
For me, for a 10K, it's really not that bad. About a month and a half, 2 months. I've really been trying to knock it out of the park since the beginning of the year.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to beat a personal goal. I've never beat 50 minutes in the bridge run, so I'm trying to get under 50 minutes, and I'd love to get 47 minutes.
You know what? Did I give you that time? I said 47:38 when I walked out the studio the other night. I said, you're going to do 47:38.
And I would be ecstatic if I get that.
That would be awesome. So do you have to do any warm-ups like right now? What do you need to do?
I've already done a lot of stretching at home. I rolled out my legs with a foam roller. So right now the key is some electrolyte water.
Okay.
So it's got more than just water in it. It's got some salt and things like that.
And do you have to finish that before you start?
Yeah, I drink that before I start. Some people that play sports for a long time, like during the sport, they'll actually drink it. But I don't like to drink anything while I'm on the course. So drink it ahead of time, ready to go.
Okay, that is awesome. Well, Dave, your number is 1262. What is it? 1242.
And I also have to say I'm doing this for the Daily Mile, which is something we just kicked off yesterday.
Okay.
We're trying to encourage kids to get out there, run, walk, or like we're going to see here in a minute, some folks can't walk, so they can roll a mile during recess or when they get home from school. We want them to stay exercising, stay fit, and it keeps your mind healthy too.
Oh, that is how you're
exercise
right.
is good for you.
I'm starting to do that. I do it at work. I did a mile in the office.
I've seen you doing the
that. I was
laps.
just getting it in. So it's really important to get moving, and I'm just so proud of you, and just to be able to watch your journey. And I hope you get 47:38. We're pushing for that or better.
I like it.
47:30. All right,
You're
Dave.
The best.
Take care. All right. And I know we're here at the 45th Cooper River Bridge Run. They're getting ready to push off here in just a little bit with our wheelchair participants and with the strollers. And this is when we really get down to the nitty-gritty, to the meat of things. And then following by that, it's going to be our elite runners. And what corral are you going to be in, Dave? Do you know?
I'm in the 45 to 50 minute corral, so I'm up toward the front.
Okay. All right. Very good. So when you run by, we're going to be looking for you and trying to snap some pictures. What you got?
I'll throw you this shirt that I'm wearing.
Yes, I like it. Yeah, cool beans. I'll catch it. Got your shirt, Dave. All right, thanks. And where are we going to next? All right, Tara, let's go down to the corrals. Tara, how are things looking?
Hey guys, back here in the corrals, and I'm joined by Michelle and Monty. Michelle's out here dancing, doing the Cupid show. All right, Michelle, so my first question is just tell us where you're from and if you've done the race before.
Absolutely. We're from Kinston, North Carolina, which is the eastern part, almost near the coast, and we've been here before. We were back here in September, and this is our maybe fourth race.
Yeah, so what part of the race are you looking forward to?
Actually, the finish line.
Absolutely. And tell me your plans after the race.
Absolutely. You know, after the race, you got to eat. So we're going over to Hyman's Seafood and order that great big old flounder on the plate. That's what we're going to do. We're excited about it.
Nice. So you'll be running and thinking of that flounder. And now I'll let you get back to the Cupid Shuffle.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. We'll toss it back to you.
Stand by. All right. Thanks, and it looks like the wheelchair runners, we're getting ready, and we're going to head towards Sean Mahoney now.
He's on the top of the bridge.
Yeah, he's on top of the bridge. He's at the best vantage point.
No, I bet you it's a little cool up there, too. Sean, how are things looking right now? No one's heading your way, but they're coming.
A lot more energy down there, a little more quiet up here on the Ravenel Bridge, but I'm telling you, they just closed it down a couple minutes ago, and this is the best part. I just want to take you a look at this beautiful sunrise on top of the bridge. This is probably one of the most prettiest sights in all of the Low Country, if I do say so myself. Getting able to see this live and be on top of here as we have some sirens coming through just to get a little feel. There's the energy we're looking for, but absolutely beautiful. Probably one of my favorite parts of being on top of this bridge, but with the bridge got closed down just a couple minutes ago, we're getting ready for some racers to come by. We're at the peak. This is the peak where everyone wants to get over it, go for it, and we're going to have some more people coming down once we start to get those races started. But right now, we're just having a good time up here looking at the pretty view, just kind of taking it all in before this bridge becomes packed with nearly 20,000 racers as we get closer to race time. But I mean, I could look at this all day. I don't know about you guys, but this is just so beautiful, and we're going to have a little bit more coverage from right here on top of the bridge once we start to get some of those racers coming through, especially those wheelchair racers and some of the elites, as we'll have more coverage as they come through this bridge. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys. I'm going to enjoy getting a little bit of golden hour, getting some pictures in. What about you guys?
Well, I'm sorry, we're just enjoying the oldies.
One of our photographers is boogieing over here, but I think we want to take a live look now at some of the wheelchair runners and the stroller runners. That was such a special moment.
That was a truly special moment, and those that were in the wheelchairs, they looked like they were, having a good time, because that would be the ride of their life. You know what I mean? Really exciting.
It's such a good bonding moment too.
It is.
Families and those
Absolutely.
Wheelchair athletes.
And inclusive.
Those wheelchair athletes are elite. We're going to be checking in with a lot more of the runners throughout the morning. I think we're going to send it to a quick break, though.
Yeah,
We'll
be right back.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
For the first start of the 1978 race.
All right, you know, Tessa, it's been an exciting start already. The wheelchair racers already making their way in for that. We want to head straight to our Sean Mahoney. He is at the top of the bridge. Sean, you might have the best vantage point this morning.
And we're going to see and pick.
Yeah, we're back here on the Ravenel Bridge, and I know we talked a lot about the view right now, but just being on top here, two things to notice. One, it's a little bit chillier than what it might be down on the ground, but we're starting to see more of the police presence come on, and I know we're expected to have some of these racers here, but we've talked a lot about the view up here, and I personally have never stood on the Ravenel Bridge when the sun is rising, and it is like a emotional experience. It's a very unique experience to be up here, and that's what 20,000 people are going to get to experience today. Now, we're expecting some of the wheelchair racers to come down in the next couple of minutes. We'll keep you updated once we start to see some of them. I might have to grab a hat. This wind is going crazy a little bit up here, but we're expected to start to see some of those wheelchair racers as they come down this side of the Ravenel Bridge heading to Charleston. But as of now, we're just enjoying it. There's some music starting to be playing. We're starting to get into the mood, starting to get into the racing mood. I might have a little dance for a little bit, but for now, we're going to send it back to you guys as we haven't started to see much people yet, but we'll be talking to you guys very soon once we start to see those first couple of racers come across the bridge. But for now, I'm going to just get a little into the music, and I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, we're footloose and fancy free, right?
Staying warm as much as we can.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to the corrals right now. We find our Tara Jabor. Tara.
Hey guys, we are here in the corrals, and I found the birthday queen here. We got Kathy. It's her birthday. Let's take a look at her outfit. She's got a pink tutu on, looking absolutely fabulous. So Kathy, first just tell me, have you done the race before, and where are you from?
I'm from Somerville, and I have done the race a long time ago, back in 2009.
Yeah, so Kathy, tell me what you're looking forward to in the race this morning.
To have fun, party all the way over, and get over.
Get over it, right? And what are you doing after? What are your plans after the race?
To be honest with you, at my age, 65, sleeping.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, Kathy. She was breaking it down with her dance moves. She's celebrating her 65th birthday here at the Bridge Run. So we're getting excited. The race is starting in just under 30 minutes. We'll look for more people for you guys. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Tara. A lot of excitement in the corrals this morning.
Absolutely. I mean, but everybody, I just said, there's a lot of enthusiasm, and I think it has a lot to do with everyone's trying to stay warm.
Yep.
So the more active you are, the warmer you'll be. How about that?
But I know a guy who's keeping an eye on the roads. He's keeping an eye on all the traffic closures for us. Our own Trooper Bob is going to join us again live this morning. Hey, Trooper Bob.
All right, hey, it's Trooper Bob. I'm down here on Meeting Street at the bottom of the ramp. When you come down, you're going to have to make that left onto Meeting Street. Let me show you here. Here we go. You can make that left onto Meeting. So they got a band. There we go. They got some music here. That's what you hear in the background. They've got some rest areas, some porta potties here lined up. Some of the folks stop off here before they continue on. And they also have some folks handing out, some volunteers handing out some water and drinks for you as you continue down the way there. As you can see, Highway Patrol, City of Charleston, they've got the sanitation workers out here with the big trucks. And I'm going to show you here, the camera here behind me here. Everybody's down here. We're just waiting for the wheelchair participants to come through here first, and then we'll see the elite runners. And one thing I've noticed in the past is you'll see those elite runners, and then you won't see anybody for like 10 minutes after that, and then you'll see the rest of the crowd running down here. But it's a great spot to be at. I'm excited to cheer everybody on this morning as they come down and run the Cooper River Bridge Run. It's really just a beautiful day for an event, regardless of what it is, but especially the Bridge Run down here in Charleston. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Trooper Bob, thank you. 7:35 right now on a Saturday morning. Keep an eye right now on social media, and we're watching the tweets that are coming in from our colleagues as well as from some of the runners and the walkers out there. My colleague Ann Emerson is on one of the shuttle buses heading to the start line, and there she is right there. As you can see, everyone that the shuttle bus right there is filled with people, and they are on their way watching the sunrise here. What a perfect morning out here for weather across the low country. Tara Jabor is in the corrals. She is they're watching some people. She's getting some video of people doing the Cupid Shuffle as they get ready to do the Cooper River Bridge Run coming up here at the top of the hour, or maybe about a little just past that. And this is Sean Mahoney on top of the Cooper River Bridge. He is saying best perk of being stationed on top of the bridge is getting to watch the sunrise. Make sure if you have family and friends that are doing the bridge run this morning, make sure you have them tag us at ABC News 4 and use the hashtag CRBR. Go for it. And then that way we'll be able to get it into our system and we'll put it on TV for you. Let's check in right now with meteorologist Chris Nessman. He is watching this picture perfect weather for us on this awesome Saturday morning. Chris?
Oh, absolutely. No, I'll tell you what, probably one of my biggest things is having to do the weather on like a terrible bridge run. But right now it is absolutely beautiful. So stunning weather right now. Temperatures a little cool, but honestly for running, you want those kind of temperatures. Here's another look at the Ravenel. So no cars moving along it, just our Sean Mahoney there. But hey, we've got more. We'll head back out to the field.
W86 pass. I do not know the name.
Okay.
All right. It's been a great morning.
And so, you know, Chris was saying that the weather is good for running today.
Great
Not
for
so
the
much for
runners.
sitting.
I'm jealous of the runners. Maybe I'll pop up and run with them for
There
a
you
mile.
go.
I don't think I can do the full 10K, but maybe a mile.
Hey, I'm good for about a half a block. You know, that's the way that's going to work. But of course, we've got more to come with the elite runners. They'll be the next group that will take off, followed by the other race participants, and then those bringing up the rear. And that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, they're lacking any particular skills. That's just what they prefer to do, you know?
But I think Sean Mahoney's back on top of the bridge. He's got a great vantage point. So, Sean, take us to what you're seeing now on top of the Ravenel Bridge.
And we just saw some of the wheelchair races come by. The motorcade came by probably around 60 seconds ago. We saw the top wheelchair racer come by, as we expect to see a little bit more come up in just a couple of seconds. But I'm telling you, they are flying down this bridge, making great progress, and we're seeing a lot of what we're talking about. As I'll give you kind of a look at some of the other people who are currently on the bridge. I don't know if we see any of the other wheelchair racers coming up just yet. We just saw one that was riding the motorcade. I'm assuming we'll have a couple others coming in the next couple of minutes, but they're making good progress. And I mean, when I tell you that they were picking up some good speed, they were picking up some good speed. I had to put a hat on because the wind was blowing my hair from the motorcade and from the top racer there. But he's making great progress. I'm sure you guys will be getting some other angles as he gets further down into the downtown area. But for now, after having to see, it looks like we have one more who's coming. I can't see a little bit further away, but yeah, here we go. We have one more who's coming over the bridge right now, making good progress. And where we are right now, we're kind of just over that hump. So once they get to this part, it is downhill. This is probably the hardest part of the Ravenel Bridge. And as we see one coming down, making good progress. And yeah, this, like we said, this is the downhill part. So they're getting over it. They're almost over. They're over that hump, and they're just trying to make it back down. And here we go. We can see. Make your way down. Good job. We start to see one, and there's one more racer coming up the hill right here, and we're seeing a lot this is about the third race that's come by. What you just saw pass by our screen was second place in the wheelchair racers, but we have third place coming up. As of right now, obviously a lot of kids changed, but see the third wheelchair racer coming across the bridge right now. And like I said, this is the part where you kind of give their arms a rest, pick up some speed. There you go. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Oh, they're locked in. They're locked in. I'm trying to get a little bit interactive, but they are locked into the race. I'm not going to distract them. You know, this is a big event, and they're gonna be making their way down the bridge now. Should be heading towards the downtown area and the finish line very soon. I'll kick it back to you guys so you guys can get more coverage towards the end of that race, and we'll be setting it back up here once we get some of those elites coming across the bridge. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Sean. Tess, I don't know about you. I can see some of the elites kind of stretching over in the corner.
Okay, I can see that. Oh, it's about to really get into it.
We see the elites getting ready.
Yeah.
Darren Goldwater's going to be tracking those elites. I'm surprised at some of the underdogs he mentioned.
Yeah.
You know, a kid from Hofstra that just graduated. He said it's kind of an underdog, so that's something to watch for sure.
All right, now let's throw it out to Tara, who's down at the corrals. Tara.
Hey, push-ups. Hit time! Hit it!
Hey guys, we are here at the Corrals, and right now we're with this workout group. Let's take a look. They've been doing push-ups, they're stretching, just getting ready for the big race. Of course, just in 20 minutes. So they got their matching t-shirts on, and they're all ready to go. And they're right here. They're from right here in the Low Country. Now let's take a look at all the other people here. So Coleman Boulevard is absolutely packed with runners, and yeah, so it's really exciting to see everyone in such a good mood. And I'm joined here by the leader, sir, so just tell me what you guys are doing.
We're getting ready for the bridge run. We're here at Cooper River Bridge Run. As you all can tell, we're top-notch fitness. Can I get it in the house?
Woo! And sir, so what's your favorite part of doing this run?
Just the fellowship, the camaraderie. That's what we like the most, to participate. Health is wealth, and as you can tell, this is in our DNA.
Absolutely. Well, good luck, sir. Have a great day today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's get over it, Joe. Call it back. T-Speed.
All right, guys. With that, we'll send it back to you.
A lot of excited people. And you know who else is getting ready?
Darren Goldwater.
He's ready to track those elites.
We're here at the starting line. We are waiting for, about the next 20 minutes or so until the elites get going. The wheelchairs just left, and I can tell you two things really to keep an eye on before the elites even really do get underway. Number one, the results of the wheelchair race. The wheelchair record was shattered back in September. The guy who broke the record and the former record holder are both in this race. They are well on their way. The women have also been, it's something I've been tweeting out about regularly. They've been on fire here. 5 of the top 12 all-time finishes have been in the last 2 races, including in last year's race in September. The top 3 were separated by just 3 seconds, and Nell Rojas is again back in the field. In terms of the men, we do not have Chesrick, who won the race back in September, but we do have Leonard Career. He finished second in that race. We also have his younger brother, Dominic Career, and keep an eye out for Parker Stinson. Parker's the only person to win the 10,000 meters 3 different times at the U.S. Junior Championships. And something I pointed out a little earlier on our coverage, maybe a dark horse to keep an eye on. It's someone that maybe folks around the College of Charleston running community are somewhat familiar with. Alex Masai. He's wearing bib number 8. He went to Hofstra and really just left. He was the 2019 and 2018 CAA Runner of the Year. He has multiple records at Hofstra and in the Colonial Athletic Association, and apparently his coach has been talking him up quite a bit. So that bib number 8 is one at least to keep an eye on. Something else to pay attention to, the wind, it feels like it's starting to die down a little bit. It was gusting over 10 miles an hour. If that keeps up, number one, it's certainly going to help the runners up that steep grade of the bridge on the Mount Pleasant side up until the top and the crown of the bridge. And number two, if it keeps up, it'll just push them straight back down and onto Meeting Street when we'll probably start to see some separation. Can we see a record today? It's possible, but we've only had one male break the 28-minute mark since the year 2000, and that was 6 years before this new bridge even opened. The guy who did break 28-minute mark, he's in this race. So it's possible that Caputo could push this. It's possible somebody else could push for that record, particularly if the wind keeps up. But as the sun comes up, the wind is dying down. It's warming up. So that's a nice thing for us and I guess for everybody else. But we're ready to go, and we'll have a live coverage of the race in just about 15, 20 minutes.
All right, Darren, thank you very much. And the other folks, that would be us. Yes. But the wind dying down.
I think we're all ready for a warm-up.
For the other people, definitely. All right, now let's check in with
Trooper Bob.
Trooper Bob.
He's got his eyes on the road.
The traffic. Bob? Bridge run. We've had the wheelchair racers. They've already headed over the bridge. They've been up for a while.
Yeah, I feel like it's been, I don't know, my sense of time is a little warped, but they took off a little bit ago to start the bridge run or bridge race, I should say. And there was also some stroller runners that were there as well. And, you know, I think that's always so cool to me, to watch that moment when they took off and really got this race underway. And it was such a special moment, I think, for a lot of people to have it back in April this year. That's been a special moment. Tessa, you've been here covering this race for quite some time. What stands out to you about this year's race? Because you've seen it all, I feel like.
I think the one thing that I've been seeing and feeling is just really the general feel of it. It's almost a sense of freedom. COVID-19 restrictions here at the race, you know, there aren't any. It's been lifted. So people are free to move about and are free to run about. I think it's just an opportunity now for everything to kind of get back to normal and look a little bit more normal, and people are expressing that by being out. We've seen some people already in their costumes. I saw Forrest Gump earlier, right?
Uncle Sam, tax season is
Uncle
here.
Sam, tax season, which reminds me I need to do my taxes. So, yeah, I just think that just the pulse of this year, for some reason, even though we did it back in September, the weather was, you know, quite warmer than what it is today. The mood is just better. It's just different. It's happy. It's joyful.
I think we saw that. People were showing up really early. 5:30. You know, when we first got here back at 4:30, we felt like, oh man, it's going to be some time. But no, people were showing up, amped, ready to run, ready to go. Our Dave Williams, amped, ready to run.
That's actually.
He said under 50 minutes. Dave, shout out to you. I couldn't do it in under an hour. I could probably hit that hour and a half mark.
It takes me 20 minutes to walk. It takes me 20 minutes to walk 1 mile. So again, you know, the folks that are getting out here who are doing it for the sport, who are doing it for the love of it, who are doing it for the fitness of it, and for the many people, the stories that we don't get to hear them tell their own personal reasons why they are here today.
And
so I think that's good.
That's always fun too. You know, there's people, we heard from Kathy celebrating her 65th birthday.
Awesome.
What a milestone. Kathy, getting out, celebrating life, celebrating, you know, after everything we've been through, a lot of that is celebrations, like you talked about. A celebration of life, of unity, normalcy.
Absolutely.
It's such a good feeling and energy, I think, to feel.
And speaking of energy, the chopper right now is flying over, so that definitely adds another different level of energy here, because it's like we're in the middle of one of the biggest events here in the Low Country.
And we are literally in the middle. Runners are going to be crossing Tessa and I on both sides here shortly. This is, again, my first bridge run. This is very exciting for me. But, you know, you've grown up in the area. This is so exciting for you, I feel like, to be at 45th year.
Yeah, the 45th year, and I'm definitely older than the Cooper River Bridge run, almost by a whole decade and everything like that. But last year was my first year here at the finish line. I've always, you know, worked the end and see everybody sweaty afterwards and, you know, exhausted and happy to have gotten over it. But it really is something about being here at the start of things, because you can feel everyone's kind of their energy, and you can see them smiling. You can see them, you know, stepping from side to side, like, okay,
and
here we
running.
go.
And
Right,
people
exactly.
running past us.
Yeah.
They're warming up. We see these elites.
Running some drills right there.
And they're running some cross steps, I think is what they
that's
doing.
exactly what it is, yes.
And we're seeing family members start to line up, too, behind the fences. We're seeing family members getting ready to cheer their loved ones on. I know this is typically a packed area.
Yeah, and what I am noticing more this year, more spectators up here at the front line this year, too. So it's a very exciting time that they'll be cheering on the runners and their walkers. And I think they said about 4 minutes ago, the first wheelchair racer crossed the finish line.
Which is
so
exciting.
It is very exciting.
Very exciting stuff here. And, you know, I think that everyone's ready to go. Everyone is amped. The energy is up. I think they're ready to just run at this point.
Absolutely.
Or walk or do whatever it is that you're doing to get over it.
Yeah, and we're ready to let them do their things. And, of course, we have our team spread out across the race route. Sean Mahoney is at the top of the bridge. And like we said earlier, he really has the best vantage point of this.
He really does. But stay tuned, everybody. After the break, race coverage continues, and some of those runners will be taken off. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
My ear, I'm on the photog line. Just stay cute. All right, good evening, good morning, I should say, from the Bridge Run finish line with the wheelchair racers just finishing up. And I'll tell you what, interesting, the winner of the wheelchair race is Herman Garrick, and he won it just a couple months ago. Not only did he win it today, he said he shattered his record, not even close, about 30 seconds better than he did earlier this year, which is a pretty amazing accomplishment. He's from Utica, New York. He said he did the half up in New York City last week, kind of got himself ready for this one, has been preparing and training, and then finished it. And if he did it in 22:58 last time, he did it in about 22:30 this time. Needless to say, that number up there is not an official time, so we don't have an official time for him yet, but he certainly was very happy with the way he raced. Herman Garrick from Utica, New York, your wheelchair winner. He said he is going to celebrate today, and then it is back to work, back to the grind tomorrow. That's what he does all year long, kind of preparing for race after race after race. It really is a second career for him. For guys like this who do it week in and week out, it's amazing how quickly they can get over the Cooper River Bridge. So 10Ks in 22:30-ish. Not bad at all for the wheelchair racer. Now we turn our attention and get ready for the running racers who are going to start in about 5 minutes up there in Mount Pleasant and then make their way down here. Usually the winner finishes in about 29 minutes, somewhere there or about. Not sure how the conditions are today, but it appears by the wheelchair racer the conditions are pretty good for running or taking the wheelchair over the Cooper River bridge, the Ravenel Bridge over the Cooper River. So, needless to say, we are ready for the runners and looking forward to it. But Herman Garrick from Utica, New York, is your winner. All right, let's head over to Ann Emerson now with more.
Yes. Hi, it's Ann Emerson. I'm not at the Coliseum anymore. I got on the bus, and now we're here at the start line, and we've got a crowd right here. Tell me, is this your first run?
Yeah, this is my first one. Yeah, and I'm very excited. From Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yes.
And we're really excited about that.
And what's it like to be here in this atmosphere?
Oh, it's amazing. It's thrilling. Everybody's ready and excited to get this run on. And it's a little chilly.
It is. It's warming up. I mean, right? It was. Did you have to ride the bus? Did you ride the bus?
I hadn't been on a school bus since forever, so that was cool, right? So we really had a good time. It's been really nice so far. Even the convention center was really cool. Nice vendors, which we love, and we are runners, so it's been really nice.
Oh, great! All right. So, do you have a time? Like, is there like a?
Don't get out of hand.
This is called Get Over It.
Start.
We're gonna get over it.
Finish. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Well, y'all have a great run. It's super exciting, and it's good to see you out here. We're having such a super time out here today. There are so many folks. Hi guys in the green t-shirts. How are you doing?
Good.
Are you ready to run the bridge?
Walk and run. Yeah.
Walk and run. Walk and run.
Yeah, walk and run.
Walk
Yeah.
and run. You're right. This is exactly where I would be. This is exactly where I would be if I was running today. I wish I was going to be with you, but I'm going to have to leave it up to you. Where are you guys coming in from?
Seattle.
Seattle, Washington. All right. You're the farthest away from me so far today. So this is your first race?
Yes.
Okay, or first run walk?
First time here, yeah.
Great. What brought you here?
We're celebrating our uncle who unfortunately passed away last November.
Oh, tell me. So
Today's his birthday, and he was going to run. For his 75th birthday.
Oh my gosh.
He's run this for his 70th birthday, and he's done it before. So he's from St. Louis, Missouri. We're kind of all based out of St. Louis. So
So he's going to be running with you today, huh?
Yeah.
Until the start of the
Well, have a great run.
just a little quiet for you here as the helo flies.
All right, thank you, Ann. The introductions for the elites are underway. We are getting ready. They said under 3 minutes test, and this is where the excitement truly builds in.
And the elites are right here on both sides of the corral of where we are right now. I saw Nell Rojas, and I got a little Star Trek, and of course she won in 2021. And right now we're taking an aerial view. You can see the elite runners. They're lined up here, and they're going to be stepping off here in a couple of minutes.
This is so exciting. I can feel the excitement. You can see more spectators are filling in. They've got their phones out. We've got kids. We've got parents. We've got random people, friends, family, everybody.
Yeah.
And we can hear it. The tension is building. The excitement is building.
Yeah.
The elites, they are ready to go, everybody.
And they just named off all of the runners. And, of course, they mentioned Nell Rojas, who won last year. And Leonard Kierer, who came in second. He was a runner-up last year. So once you start coming here, you start to get to know the faces, and you start to know the names as well.
And we rattled off some former Olympians that are running as well. This is very, very exciting. I'm excited. Everyone at home is excited. All these fans are excited.
The dogs are excited because the dogs are out here too. So they're enjoying it. They're getting ready.
And here we go. We're hearing some excitement.
You can hear them getting
cheers. We're hearing it all, everybody.
And of course, the pace car with Darren Goldwater, who's going to be calling it. They've already taken off just a little bit. So let's toss to Darren as we get ready to kick off the elite runners in the bridge run.
Katie and Tessa, thank you. We are ready to go. We're just about 1 or 2 minutes away. 1 minute away is the official announcement. The wind has certainly died down considerably. That big American flag was whipping strong with the wind at the runner's back, a strong tailwind, particularly with the gust. That is not the case now. So the conditions are, I guess, more favorable for the average everyday runner, but won't be benefiting the elites as much as could possibly have been with a strong tailwind. 30 seconds out right now, the 45th anniversary of the Cooper River Bridge Run. It'll start right here at Simmons and Coleman. It'll reach the Ravenel Bridge, go down the Meeting Street ramp, left on Meeting, a short trip on Wolf Street, then to King, Wentworth, and left on Meeting again to finish out 6.2 miles, your standard 10K. And we have about 13 elite males that are in this field. And we have a fair share of the elite women as well. Off we go with the second rendition of the Cooper River Bridge Run since September. The 45th was ran September 25th. A couple of times to keep an eye on the all-time record for the men, 27 minutes and 40 seconds. That was set in 2000. The second best time, 27 minutes and 49 seconds. That was in 1995. But things have been dramatically different. Only 7 total have broken the 28-minute mark. Only 1 has broken the 28-minute mark since the year 2000, and that's Silas Caputo, 6th all-time with a 27-minute, 58-second time. That was in 2019. All-time female record, 31:19. That was in 1997. In 2019, there were 2 that finished second and third, 31:37 and 31:39. Both of those were in 2019. The elite women have really been running well recently. Last year, Nell Rojas finished at 31:52. She was separated by 1 second from second place, 2 seconds from third place. And in recent years, the women have had 5 of their top 12 times all time in the last 2 races. And keep in mind, those last 2 races are separated by a year. It was 2019 and 2021. We had 2020 as a virtual race with the COVID restrictions. With those restrictions largely lifted, this race was capped at over 35,000 racers, but we are just about 20,000 who are participating as we reach Shem Creek on what is a beautiful Saturday morning. Leonard Career, number 3 in an Army bib. He is just to the right of the leader. He finished second in the race back in September. Linkletter, number 12 in the blue with the shades. There's a hope that he could break the all-time Canadian record today. At least that was part of the thought process as the racers looked at the wind earlier today. Some of the numbers: third largest 10K in the United States. It was founded in 1978, and there are 20,000 people in the race today. There were 766 that crossed the finish line in 1978. They'll go through approximately 80,000 bottles of water, and the impact on the Charleston community is direct, and it is felt. About $35 million of direct economic impact on the Charleston area. Because of that, in 2019, the race was awarded the Governor's Cup because of its impact on tourism and travel. Moving our way down closer to the Ravenel Bridge as we inch our way down Coleman. There's probably about 20 or so in this lead pack that's already separated from the back pack. You'll start to see some of the separation as you get to the bridge, because as you get to the bridge, that's when it starts to get challenging. Most of the bridge is graded at about 4.1%. There's a 0.3 of a mile stretch that's 5.6%. And anyone that has driven over the Arthur Ravenel Bridge, or better yet, walked it or run it, you know exactly where that is. It is very close to the beginning portion of the bridge as we work this way from the Mount Pleasant side down towards Charleston. That part of the bridge is graded at 5.6%. And then the downward slope heading down towards Charleston is just at 1.8%. The average grade of the bridge is about 4.8%. Dominic Career is starting to push his way towards the front. Dominic Career in bib number 4 is the younger brother of bib number 3, Leonard Career. Dominic finished 7th with a time of 29:11 in 2021. He finished 3rd in 2019. So in each of the last 2 races, Dominic Career, wearing number 4, just checked his watch. He has finished top 10 in each of the last 2 races. And something to keep in mind for him, he trains largely in Colorado Springs. A hilly terrain in Colorado Springs, which should theoretically help when it comes to the hilly terrain of the Arthur Ravenel Bridge. You can tell from the view that you're getting, same for the view right here in the back of the pace car, looking directly into the sun, which is behind the runner's back. So that benefits them. It's a little harder for us, but the brothers' career, Leonard and Dominic, are two of them in the, that front row, that front foursome. Understand from hearing Scott Eisberg's report earlier that Herman Garrick, not only did he shatter the wheelchair record in the 2021 race, he again shattered his own record in today's wheelchair race. Ruben Masip, wearing bib number 15, has taken the lead. He won the 2021 Rock and Rib 10K. You say, where is that? That's in Davie, Florida. And he is only 19 years old, wearing bib number 15, Masip. Beginning to approach the base of the Arthur Ravenel Bridge. We're getting close to about the 2-mile mark. And by my calculation, we've been going for about 6 minutes.
At Low Country Contractors, our remodeling contractors will deliver first-class exterior services so you can give your home a facelift.
We were convinced that they were going to give us the product we wanted in a timely fashion, on budget, and it worked out that way.
Revitalize your home's exterior with the best exterior services in South Carolina.
With over 100 years of combined experience, call Low Country Contractors for your free estimate today. Low Country Contractors, expert workmanship you can count on.
Approaching the base of the Ravenel Bridge, Masip continues to lead. Dominic Career number 4, Leonard Career number 3. 14 is Dennis Kipkoski. Kipkoski won a Philly 10-miler in a 46-minute time and won the 2021 Broad Street Run. That is the Philly 10-miler in 2021. There was a push that you saw as we were watching picture-in-picture from the red sunglasses, and that is bib number 5, Parker Stinson. He made a push to try and get up closer in that lead pack as we started to approach the base of the bridge. Morier continues to lead this pack. Now is where we're going to start to see some separation as we are on the steepest grade of the bridge. The question is, can Masip continue the pace that he has set? Masip only 19 years old. Dominic Career right behind him. Kipkoski in that group. And if you followed any of our coverage leading up to the race, I said there's a dark horse to keep an eye on, and that is Alex Masai. Alex Masai is coming up on the right side as you view it in bib number 8. Bit of an orange top. Masai is the one who just recently graduated from Hofstra, the 2018 and 2019 CAA Runner of the Year, multiple distance running records at Hofstra. That is Masai pushing up on the outside. Bulldozing his way through the middle is Parker Stinson. Stinson in bib number 5 is the American record holder and 2019 U.S. champ in the 25K. And there's a note that he's known for his aggressive running style. Typically in any type of race you see, there's a pass on the outside. He's charging straight up through the middle to get to that lead group. Remember, only once since the year 2000 has a runner broken the 28-minute mark for the male elites. As we approach the top of the Ravenel Bridge, you can see a cruise ship docked down to our right. The aerial views up ahead. As Masip continues to hold the pace. In the interest of transparency, bib number 18 was not a name that was provided to us, but at the moment he has been running stride for stride with Ruben Masip, the 19-year-old. Raymond Magout, 13, has fallen into third now as you start to see separation in the pack. So you've got Masip in the lead group. Right behind Masip you have Magout and Kipkoski, number 14, is currently running in third with Masai, I beg your pardon, in fourth with Masai in fifth. If this is anything like the 2021 race that was run, 6 months ago? That was back in September. The separation had multiple different facets to it. This was right about the first one. The next one you should expect as we start to hit the downslope, there will be more of a pickup in the pace, obviously. And that is where we are right now. We have started the descent on the Charleston side of the bridge. The grade on the downward slope is at 1.8%. These largely glided over the 5.6% grade coming up from the Mount Pleasant side. And now there is some significant separation here. Once we get towards the base of the bridge, we'll hit the Meeting Street ramp. We will take left on Meeting. There'll be a right on Wolf Street. That'll be really short. A left onto King, a left onto Wentworth, and then spin back around onto Meeting Street. David Bett is number 18, a Kenyan who is in the lead. David Bett is number 18. Appreciate Andrew Miller of the Post and Courier for helping us out there. So Bett is the one who glances down at his watch. He had pushed into the lead after the initial pace was set by Ruben Masip. So now it is David Bett in first. Behind him is Raymond Magout. Magout had a good February. He finished runner-up at the 2022 Atlanta Half Marathon. In 2019, he ran an 8K in 22:52. A one-time junior champ, David Bett, in a 5,000-meter race. This is about, twice the length of that. This a 10K as you pass the 3-minute mark at about the 14-minute mark. So Magout in second, Bett in first, and a sizable gap. In 2021, we had 3 or 4 that were bunched up right about this point. And then Cheserek, Career, it became a 2-man race as we got down towards Meeting Street. Approaching the Meeting Street ramp, already over halfway home. Bet continues in some ways to pull away, using the downward slope of the Arthur Avenel Bridge. First time the race was run on this bridge was in 2006. It opened back in 2005. This race has been run on multiple different bridges. In 1978, the first time it was run, it was over the Silas Pierman Bridge. Less than 800 finishers. Today we have over 20,000 expected to cross the finish line. So the Kenyan David Bett, who has been around the front from the very beginning, keeping pace with Ruben Masip and then blowing past him, is continuing to extend his lead. Had an interesting conversation with the elite athlete coordinator Michael Banks about an hour prior to the race, and one of the things he told me was there's a lot of unknowns about this race, and that's certainly playing out here with David Bett, not one of the initial elites that was provided to all of the media. And in fact,
experience luxury sleep like never before on an heirloom mattress. Now available at Infinger Furniture. Handmade in the USA, Heirloom's hand tufting provides increased durability and comfort for elevated relaxation and proper support. And it's adjustable base friendly. Get your best night's sleep on a comfortable Heirloom mattress with free delivery, free removal, and free setup. Plus special financings available. See our Made in the USA Heirloom mattresses on sale now at Infinger Furniture.
Saved $1 a gallon.
Wow. How'd you do that?
Oh, I just used my fuel points.
Fuel points?
Yeah, I get them when I shop at Harris Teeter and use my VIC card.
Genius. Tell us more.
Well, I get a point for every $1 I spend, and I can save up to $1 per gallon. It's pretty easy.
The t-shirts are here. The t-shirts are here.
That's my name.
Use your VIC card and save up to $1 per gallon on quality fuel.
Tell us more.
The casual gait almost of a sprinter. And you could feel the speed at which we're going. Number one, the wind at our backs and in his face. And number two, just riding in the truck, the speed at which we're going. But David Bett continues to pull away. Ruben Masip is in second, but he is well back. I mean, at this point, if you're David Bett, there has to be some form of either conserving energy or trying to simply stretch the lead, push for some personal best. We passed the 4-mile mark. 18:20 is the time, passing the 4-mile mark. So with that, we'll remind you, the all-time record, 27:40. So that's about 9 minutes remaining with 2 miles remaining, a little bit. 2 miles and change. So 4.5-minute miles, 2 of them, to finish this out. And we could have David Bett threatening for an all-time Cooper River Bridge Run record. I'll remind you again, only one runner has broken the 28-minute mark since the year 2000. That was Silas Caputo, and he barely broke 28. He did it at 27:58. That was in 2019 as we hit down on the Meeting Street ramp. So David Bett absolutely threatening the all-time Cooper River Bridge Run record. Still a little bit more than 2 miles to go, maybe a touch less than 2 miles to go. The 4-mile marker was up ahead. We're definitely 0.2 of a mile past that, so we're less than 2 miles from the finish line. And this has been the David Bett show ever since the, let's say, the crown of the bridge for sure. Masip initially paced the field. Masip is the one who set the pace. And then it was David Bett who caught up. And you got a good look at Bett as he glanced back as he made the turn down here onto Meeting Street. From Meeting Street, we'll turn on Wolf, then to King, and Wentworth, and back to meeting. So David Bett has a sizable advantage. And when you keep in mind the numbers that I told you, the inability for most of the runners to threaten a record since the year 2000, really since the Arthur Ravenel Bridge opened. If that's the consistent theme, that it's hard to break 28 minutes, and now you have David Bett threatening at least a Cooper River Bridge Run record, then there's good reason that there is a large gap between a trio of runners in second, third, fourth, but it's a pack back there at second. And David Bett, who continues to check his watch, is somewhat on cruise control. If you look at his face, it doesn't look like he's on cruise control. He's busting it. You can see just how far back that second pack is. It's really the first pack, right? I wouldn't consider David Bett a pack. He's running by himself. He's in a world all by himself. The Kenyan David Betts. He has been in control since the downward part of the bridge. He took the lead right around the mid part.
Have you been dreaming of a new kitchen or bathroom? At Low Country Contractors, we believe in pairing superior products with outstanding customer service to make your dreams a reality.
They exceeded our expectations considering we were several states away and couldn't be here to see it ourselves.
We couldn't be more pleased, and we would recommend Low Country Contractors to anybody.
With over 100 years of combined experience, call Low Country Contractors for your free estimate today. Low Country Contractors, expert workmanship you can count on.
Just past the 22-minute mark and just past the 5-mile mark. Does David Bett have a Cooper River Bridge Run record in him? Talking with race director Irv Batten prior to the race, he said, I'd love to see it. We haven't had one of the guys really threaten a course record in quite some time. But here we go. David Bett absolutely threatening a Cooper River Bridge Run record. We turn on Wolf. This one won't be long. David Bett can't even see the next pack. If he were to turn around and look, he wouldn't see him. They still have not turned down Wolf. And here they come. That's a good 15 seconds or so, if not longer, behind the pace being set here by David Bett. Finally, Bett takes a glance back to see just how far ahead he is. Here's our turn on to King, one of the iconic Charleston landscapes right here down on King Street. And David Bett, I'm telling you, he could enjoy this if he wanted to. We still haven't had that second pack turn on to King. This is David Bett, and it is David Bett's world here in Charleston today. David Bett made this his race around the 3-mile mark. Really started to pull away shortly after that. At least taking the time to give some smiles and acknowledge some of the folks who are watching here on King Street. He should. He should pause. He should take some selfies. I tell you, David Bett is the one who's pushing the speed on this pace truck. You're told when you do events like this, you feel like you're being chased by the runners. Right now, I feel like we're being pushed, not chased. Bit of a festive atmosphere. We got a band outside. David Bett can glance back over his shoulder. Now, you know that David Bett is well aware that the all-time record in this race is 27 minutes and 40 seconds. There's no way elite runners compete in a race and don't know the record. You see him continuing to check down on his watch to see the pace that he's setting. As we roll past Virginia's on King at the intersection of King and Hudson. David Bett has a nice interaction with a fan and a dog. And he can appreciate all of this because David Bett is going to cruise to the 45th annual Cooper River Bridge Run Championship. He's been cruising for quite some time. It's just a matter now of whether or not it's a record. He's got in the range of 2 minutes and change to break the record. Passing Burns Lane now. Familiar spot for those who know the College of Charleston down in this general area. And not only has Bett been cruising here, he has extended his lead. We've seen multiple times where we've turned down on Wolf Street and onto King Street, and it takes seemingly an hour before there's anyone else who appears behind him. In reality, 15, 20 seconds, but that's an eternity, especially when you consider how close some of the races have been. Last year, the women's race, the top three finishers were separated by a second each. 1 second between first and second, 1 second between second and third. That's how rare it is that someone dominates like this. We are on to Wentworth. There's one more turn left as David Bett motors his way down. We're getting close here to turning back down Meeting. Bett turns back, and the rest of the pack isn't even down Wentworth. They just made the turn right now. David Bett can roll his way across the finish line. You're going to see him again. Coverage will resume with Scott Eisberg at the finish line, and it'll be Scott Eisberg to tell you whether or not David Bett breaks, shatters, or just barely misses the Cooper River Bridge Run record. Over to Scott Eisberg.
Our first athlete is coming into view. We'll get a fifth number.
If this is David Bett coming down Meeting Street, he is absolutely flying right now. The unofficial time, 28 minutes, so it's not going to be a record for the Cooper River Bridge Run, which was about 27:30. But here is this runner coming through. We believe it is David Bett, and it is David Bett from Kenya, finishing as the winner of the Cooper River Bridge Run. Unofficial time is 28:16, but that is unofficial. He could have started a little bit later. That might be better, but it's cool because he turns around just now and he brings his teammates in, his fellow countrymates in, his fellow runners in. He encourages them. He wants them to finish as fast as they can. The conditions very good for running today. And look at Bett. What a great little story he is. He is out there congratulating everybody and smiling and encouraging them. That's really what the Cooper River Bridge Run is all about, and that is what really is special about this day. David Bett, a great run today. It doesn't look like it's going to be a record, but that doesn't really matter. He's still going home with the cash from Charleston. Needless to say, surprise. He is bib number 18. Typically, the guy who is supposed to be your winner would be bib number 1 or 2 or 3, but David Bett is number 18. How does it feel to win that thing?
So happy, I'm so happy.
So happy.
Yeah, last year it was really terrible for me because I had injured. So today I say I'm going back to revenge.
Did you expect to just smoke the course like that?
Yeah, I knew, but I was very ready for this race because last year I really did very bad. So today I'm happy because I won, and I'm hoping to come back next year.
David, you had as much fun seemingly running that race as anyone we've ever seen. You were smiling and waving. How much fun?
Yeah, I was really feeling comfortable, and My friends were far like 200 meters away, so I was feeling great, and I was very happy.
What are you going to do with the money?
No, I don't have to tell you about that.
You want to go out to dinner? We can go out to dinner, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the point you knew you were pulling away from everyone and you had a pretty good hold on this race?
Pardon?
What was the point in the race where you were really pulling away from everyone and you thought you had a good chance to win?
From 5K, I was feeling very comfortable, and then I said I have to push so that I can come my winner. Yeah.
David, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, David Bett right there. The winner of the Cooper River Bridge Run. Just an incredible job he did running this race. I mean, he absolutely smoked the course. There was no question about that. David Bett, your winner. Now we wait for the female winner of the Cooper River Bridge Run. And once that happens, then the masses come and we see everybody. But here we go, waiting for our female finisher, our female winner. They haven't put up the ribbon yet for her to cross, but I believe this is her coming in right now, our female finisher. And she is bib number 12 for the females. So let's look up bib number 12 for the females. Bib number, that is not.
Our first female was.
Oh, bib number 17, I should say. Bib number 17 is your female finisher.
That's Dominique Scott coming across the finish line right there. Congratulations, Dominique.
That's Dominique Scott finishing second for the females here at the finish line of the Cooper River Bridge Run.
Welcome to Charleston.
We're not speaking to the winner right now because it looks like she's refunding her lunch a little bit there by the gates, but it appears that she is your winner. Bib number 17.
And it's Jababa from Ethiopia. Congratulations, man.
Let's go talk to her. And
here we go. Right here in Somerville.
She's asked to go to the medical tent, so I don't believe we're going to be able to speak to her yet. Are you okay? Are you okay? How does it feel to win the Cooper River Bridge Run?
Taking the win of the Cooper River Bridge Run, what does that mean?
በጣም ነው ደስ ያለኝ ማለት በስተመጨረሻ ሳን የገባሁት ሬስ ኦርጋናይዘሩ ቴንክ ብለዋለሁ።
She said I feel very happy. I was the last entrance for the race, so winning it means a lot.
What was the point in the race where she felt like she had a chance to win this thing?
ከሁለት ሳምንት በፊት የሆነ
የትኛው ኪሎ ሜትር ላይ እንደምታሸንፍ ያወቅሽው?
3 ማይል ላይ ዳገቱ ላይ
After 3 mile I knew I was going to win.
The hill.
On the hill.
How were the conditions for you out there?
እንዴት ነበር አየሩ?
አየሩ አሪፍ ነው። ንፋሱ ትንሽ
Just a little bit wind, other than that it was perfect.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well done, our local Jay Upchurch is across the finish line. Good job, Jay.
Do you need me or do you need my help?
No, I'll grab. Yep, I'll grab you.
Right here, Charleston. Nice draw from Lexington.
All right, we got Darren Goldwater now joining us. Darren called the race. David Bibb was awesome. David Bibb, I should say, was awesome.
He was awesome. I mean, and I was told prior to the race that we could see some unexpected stuff. There was a lot of question marks, a lot of guys we didn't know a whole lot about. David Bett was one of them. David Bett was not on anything that was provided to the media, and Bett ran up to that lead pack, and by about the crown of the bridge, started to pull away. Did he eventually get the record? I know he was
I don't
close.
think he got the record because it was about 28 minutes. Now, I know that's not an official clock. The record's in the 27s, but it was still darn fast. How many times did he use any betting cliches about David Bett when you were on the bridge?
It's a good question for me, but I didn't actually use one. It didn't even cross my mind, but yes. No.
You didn't even take the low-hanging fruit on that?
You're much better at the cliches than I am, but if I was a betting man on that bridge, I would have bet on David Bett because it was pretty clear from about that point that nobody was catching it.
When do you think he just kind of took over the race? Was it right from the beginning? Obviously, we can't see him from the finish line. Was it right from the beginning that he took over, or when was it?
It was about the 3-mile mark, so we were somewhere on the bridge when he pushed up to the pace that was being set by Masib, and he took over. And when he took over, he didn't relinquish it at all. And he was always right around Masib. He was never far back. But once he pushed into the lead, he started growing that lead. And then you hit the downward slope coming down towards Charleston, and it just grew. And then you start making the turns, and you're looking around, and there's no one around. I mean, he's running a race all by himself, and he was literally... I mean, he was pushing the pace truck.
That's the amazing thing about it. When he came down here, he was maybe only 200 yards in front of the people, so they did kind of, cut the gap a little bit. But he just seemed to be having so much fun out there. He was, cheering the others on. I don't know if he was taunting them a little bit, but he just seemed to be having a blast.
He was having fun, and that's the perk of being out in front by 200 yards, right, in a race. When we were on King Street, there was a dog that went out to him, at least close to him, and he kind of looked at it. There was a guy that went running out to him, and he gave him a wave. He kind of looked, never stopped for a picture, but he acknowledged a lot of people. He had fun.
Yeah, this was a pretty good race. I don't think we've seen one this fast in a while. The conditions perfect for racing. Nice job calling it. I know it's stepping out of your box of high school football a little bit, but it certainly worked. Aaron Goldwater, listen to him every day on the JB and Goldwater show, and we'll see you after the break.
Experience luxury sleep like never before on an Heirloom mattress. Now available at In-Finger Furniture. Handmade in the USA, Heirloom's hand tufting provides increased durability and comfort for elevated relaxation and proper support. And it's adjustable base friendly. Get your best night's sleep on a comfortable Heirloom mattress with free delivery, free removal, and free setup. Plus special financings available. See our Made in the USA Heirloom mattresses on sale now at In-Finger Furniture.
Saved $1 a gallon.
Wow. How'd you do that?
Oh, I just used my fuel points.
Fuel points?
Yeah, I get them when I shop at Harris Teeter and use my VIC card.
Genius. Tell us more.
Well, I get a point for every $1 I spend, and I can save up to $1 per gallon. It's pretty easy.
The teachers are here. The teachers are here.
That's my name.
Use your VIC card and save up to $1 per gallon on quality fuel.
Tell us more.
Things are really starting to get going here at Marion Square. Of course, we know the first runners have already crossed the finish line. More people will continue to pour over that finish line. And so now we're gearing up. We're getting all the energy pumped up. So joining me now, a member of the band. So what's the name of your band?
We're called the Midnight City Band.
Okay, and you guys are going to be playing all throughout?
Yes, so around like 11, 11:30, 12. We'll see where it goes.
And you guys are a local band.
Yes.
And you've been together for how long?
10 years.
Okay. What is it like to be a part of this? I mean, this is a huge event for the Low Country.
I mean, it's a great event. Like, we've always wanted to play this for like the past 10 years. So we got a call and we're very excited about it because we play like every other like big event. So it's like our first time, and this is the leader band right here. Come on.
Right. So what kind of music can we expect as everybody finishes the race? What are we expecting to hear?
So we have 3 different singers in the band. So one sings like more of the punk rock, I sing more of the R&B, the country, and the girl sings like all the songs from the radio to like Fleetwood Mac to Cardi B.
So we've got everything covered here.
Yeah.
All right. When you guys got the call that you were going to do this, I mean, just talk about the excitement, because I mean, this brings people not only locally, but people from all around. Mm-hmm. So how pumped were you guys?
Oh man, just like people seeing us around the world. Like, we always play at the bars for like different like events and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, this is just way out there. I'm excited about this. It's going to be awesome, and this was on our bucket list, and this is the last thing on our bucket list, so very excited.
There you go, there you go. All right, thank you so much. We're looking forward to hearing it. What time do you guys start playing?
What time do we start playing? 9-ish.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So coming up here soon.
Yep.
All right. Thanks so much. All right. So again, the band is here. They are ready to go. We've seen a lot of volunteers. They've been here, honestly, since before we were here this morning. So since before 6 a.m. So volunteers here ready. I mean, just getting ready to face the crowds as people are coming in. And actually, joining me now, I'm going to bring in Jennifer here. Jennifer, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
So you've been in charge of getting all the volunteers kind of ready to go for this.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said you had several groups that were here.
So we have Roper St. Francis here. We have the Alzheimer's Association. We have other groups like MUSC and the American Cancer Society who are also helping us out getting volunteers here.
And tell us how important, so you're with the Bridge Run. Tell us how important volunteers are for this event.
Yeah, so volunteers are the heart of the Bridge Run. They pretty much make everything happen for us. So it's so great to have everyone here, and make sure you come out next year to help us volunteer. We would love to have anyone who would love to be out here to assist.
And, you know, is there an age range? I feel like I've seen a few kids. Can kids come with their parents and volunteer?
So that's a big question that everyone's been asking, and they are able to come out with a chaperone. I know on the sign up it says 16 and up, but if they are younger than that, they can come out with their parent or chaperone, and they could definitely volunteer with us. We'd love to have them too.
All right, thanks so much, Jennifer. And again, we appreciate all the volunteers out here. I mean, again, that's the heart of the event here. And so we're just looking forward to more and more people coming out here at Marion Square. There's going to be lots to do as, again, the participants come back and, you know, again, start to rehydrate after the race and kind of start to fuel back up after burning all those calories in that 6.2 mile race. All right, that is it for us now at Marion Square. We will see much more of you in just a little bit.
All right, thanks, Sonia. And what a great morning. It's quiet now at the start line.
And it's a little bit warmer. Indeed, the sun has come up, and just like that, silence. Here at the starting line.
The breakdown has started.
Yeah.
The final walkers, runners, they have all made their way past us.
Yeah.
But man, that energy level,
it was
unmatched.
And we got a chance, you know, kind of high five everyone as they were walking or running by, and just, you know, seeing the kids. I think the smallest participant was in this last group here of walkers. It looked like maybe she was 3 or 4 years old.
She's better than I was at 3 or 4. That's
cute as a button, but out here walking today, and just, you know, being a part of the day, no matter whether or not you were a wheelchair racer or if you were in the stroller, you know, it was all inclusive, and everyone had their place here today.
And we saw a lot of fun costumes, people really taking advantage of being back in April for the first time in 2 years since COVID hit. It was just so fun, and I can't believe that just like that.
It's over.
It's over.
No music. They're going to start breaking things down with the huge American flag. I know you guys may have had an opportunity to see at the beginning of the show when they did the flyover. That's coming down slowly from the crane. Then they're going to lower the speakers, and they're going to work on the scaffolding here, and then they're going to come and methodically just kind of sweep the streets here. And it's really a process that they have so down pat that it's almost seamless.
And you know who's got a bit of a recap for us now is our Scott Eisberg. He's with those finishers, including those elites. If I'm not mistaken, a record may have been broken today. Scott, bring us up to speed on what you're seeing at the finish line.
We are kind of getting to the masses of folks that are here finishing, and these are still pretty elite runners. Now, granted, these are not your elite runners who are coming here to make money by doing this, but these people are still finishing in 42, 43 minutes. That's pretty darn good. You and I, mostly, if you're sitting at home and I'm standing right here, are probably not finishing this race in 42, 43 minutes. But David Bibb said that the conditions were outstanding up there today. He had an absolute blast running this race. He looked like he was having fun from start to finish as he wanted. But now we're starting to get the masses of local runners finishing the race. Let's see if we have anybody interesting finishing the race right now. But let me tell you something. These people look pretty gassed. They are running pretty hard to get over at this type of pace. These are people who are running on a daily basis, getting ready for the Cooper River Bridge Run. This is their New York City Marathon or Boston Marathon. A lot of these local folks who just look forward all year long to running the Cooper River Bridge. And what a great race it is. What a perfect day. A little chillier than it usually is. Typically, it's a little chilly, a little warmer than this at this point. How was the race today?
It was awesome.
Was it really good? How were the conditions?
It was great. I ran a minute and a half faster than I planned.
Minute and a half faster than planned is always good. Go treat yourself down there at Marion Square. A lot of smiles, a lot of selfies. Luckily, I haven't seen too many people refund their lunch yet on the side. That typically happens. It was funny. I was talking to one of the EMT guys over there, and he said the number one rule for them, Bridge Run Day, wear old shoes, because you never know what's going to land on those shoes after the bridge run. People really gassing it out to finish at the end. A couple people getting sick typically. Haven't seen that. Couple of good costumes. We've seen Waldo. We've seen Uncle Sam. But usually your costumes are a little further back. You're less elite runners, if you will. How was it, guys?
It was awesome. Thanks.
Was it a lot of fun?
Yeah. 22nd year or so.
22nd year. How many for you? 3. Not bad at all. Got some young finishers here. Look at this young finisher. How old are you, bud?
13.
13. How was it?
Great.
How many times have you done it?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. Not bad to start when you're 9 or 10.
I'm my best friend.
There you go. Awesome. Good to see the young folks getting into running. That's always a lot of fun to see young folks enjoying it, staying healthy, staying fit. This guy's not wearing a shirt. I'm wearing 3 shirts right now. It's kind of cold. He also just ran 10K, so it's a little different for him, needless to say. How old are you, bud?
I'm 12.
12, and you just finished it in like 45 minutes. That's pretty darn good.
Thank you.
Was it a personal record? Do you have any idea?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
Nice. What did you run it in about?
Let me see what my watch says. 45:17.
45:17. Where do you go to school?
I live in North Carolina.
Oh, you came down just for the race. How many times have you run it, or is this your first one?
This is my first.
Why the Cooper River Bridge Run?
My mom used to live here and run it, so I decided I might as well try it.
I hope your mom drove you here and you didn't drive yourself, right?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, good. Nice job. Congratulations. That's awesome. 45 minutes. He's 12 years old. Pretty darn good stuff right there. As now more and more guys are finishing, gals are finishing, everyone enjoying. Hey, we found Mike Seekings. Mike Seekings. How are you, buddy?
How you doing?
I guess you're the first councilman to finish?
Maybe the first councilman across. What a great day.
I would venture to think you're the first councilman.
Yeah,
how was it up there?
It was beautiful up there today.
Yeah.
Really a beautiful day. Great to see everybody back in Charleston enjoying the best day of the year.
It really is the best day of the year. I mean, how many is this for you? You've done this so many times already.
I couldn't even tell you. Some in their 30 for sure.
Yeah. Awesome. Congratulations,
well,
Mike.
Thanks, everybody.
From our first councilman to our first weather guy to finish, there's Chief Meteorologist Dave Williams.
Beat the goal.
Dude,
beat the goal.
You beat the goal?
Under 47.
Wow. Give this guy a day off this week. Under 47. How was it up there?
It was great. I mean, the weather was perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. Plenty of oxygen to breathe because it wasn't real humid, and a little breeze at your back going up over the bridge.
I'm sure that was on the ABC News 4 weather app, right?
It exactly was. Northeast winds.
Oh, yeah, this guy knows it every single day. When you think about weather guys running, we used to have one named Neville Miller. Neville Miller smoked Dave Williams time, but I think this is an easy second place all time for Channel 4 meteorologist.
I'll take it. Yeah, he did it in like 32 minutes, 33 minutes.
Yeah.
But
He's still running.
He also just missed the Olympics by 0.08 of a second.
Well, you're my Olympian meteorologist. So what's the game plan now? Hang out with Sonia?
Yeah, actually I am. I got to go to work now and help Sonia out in Marion Square.
There you go. And then go have a beverage. Enjoy it.
Thanks, buddy.
Dave Williams.
Tennis this afternoon.
I will be there. We'll hopefully see you at tennis this afternoon as well. So this is the fun of the finish line. You just kind of never know who you're going to run into, who you're going to see. And you never know who's going to yell what. That's the other problem here. We are on live TV, but you never know. Who knows? Let's see what we've got going on here. Any costumes, anything crazy?
Look at you go.
What'd you say?
The bridge was steeper this year.
The bridge was steeper this year? I don't think it moved. I think you might have gotten more out of shape this year.
I'm older, so.
Okay, there you go. How was it? Did you enjoy it?
I did. I met my goals, so under 50, so.
It seems like everybody here is meeting or beating their goals. I guess that says a lot about the conditions of the race.
Yeah, oh, definitely. The weather was great. It's cool, no humidity, so it's awesome.
Awesome. Congratulations. Thanks for getting over it. That's what everyone says. This guy is ready to beat Coach K tonight.
He's going down again.
Coach K is going down tonight.
I just want to know why Eric Church didn't give me tickets too.
There you go. Obviously, UNC Duke tonight, huge matchup. I've actually seen more Duke shirts than we have UNC shirts in the field, as that huge matchup at the Final Four tonight. Also seen a couple Lady Gamecock shirts, naturally, after they won last night, and they'll play UConn on Sunday evening for a national championship. Hi, how are you? It's funny, you see a lot of people at the grocery store. And another Tar Heel fan. We got to find Duke fans. Do we have any Duke fans? Oh, these are definitely our youngest finishers so far. Hey, buddy, how old are you guys? How old are you guys?
8.
Eight?
Yeah.
You're 8. My daughter is 8, and she's home watching Netflix right now. Good job, Mount Pleasant Track Club.
Thank you.
What did you finish in? What were your times? Do you got them?
Mine was 49 minutes and 54 seconds. 10.
Awesome. Where do you guys go to school?
I go to Mason Prep.
Mason
I go
Prep?
to Sullivan's Island.
Awesome. I'm going to call your principals and let them know no homework this week. Sounds good, right? All right. Congratulations. Great job, guys. That's awesome. 8 years old. That's amazing. Good for them. Finishing. That's like second grade. That's incredible. All right. Another UNC shirt. Coach K going down tonight?
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. There you go. All right, we'll go to break and we'll see you right afterwards.
Have you been dreaming of a new kitchen or bathroom? At Low Country Contractors, we believe in pairing superior products with outstanding customer service to make your dreams a reality.
They exceeded our expectations, considering we were several states away and couldn't be here to see it ourselves.
We couldn't be more pleased, and we would recommend Low Country Contractors to anybody.
With over 100 years of combined experience, call Low Country Contractors for your free estimate today. Low Country Contractors, expert workmanship you can count on.
And we're live here on top of the Roundup Bridge. We got some people coming by. Hi, how you doing? How's it going so far?
Oh, it's great. I love it.
What's your name?
Carrie Auger.
Carrie Auger. And how many years have you been doing this? Is your first time, or have you been doing it for a while?
No, like 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
How's it feeling this year?
I would love it, but there's no bands other than that one.
Well, we got a DJ set too.
Thank you.
No problem. Go keep pushing. Thank you. You know, we have a lot of people who know that we are one of the very best when it comes to Cooper River Bridge Montgomery. She wants to be on TV. There's a lot of people. We're having a party up here. I mean, DJ said holding it down. I've never stood on the Ravenel Bridge before. When I tell you that they have it shaking, but it is just such a fun time out here. We got a lot of other runners. How we doing? Lots of runners out here. How we doing? High five. Wow, we're the firemen. How we doing? Doing good? Wow, that is impressive. Full fireman suit out. We got people rushing by. The crowds have been coming consistently for about 20, 25 minutes. Trying to get some more people. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? I'll get some high fives, you know. How we doing? Come sit with us. What's your name, sir?
Len Romanowski. I'm from Pennsylvania. My wife and I are racing this today, walking it more, but because we're sponsored by the Bench Project, it's something that we all want to look into. Mental health and wellness.
Amazing.
The Bench Project.
Amazing. That's
There's
great.
actually a bench at Hampton Park.
Oh my goodness.
And MUSC.
And College of Charleston.
Yep, so we're in 12 states so far. We want to be international by the end of 2022. too. So help us out.
That's amazing. Well,
action is traction.
Well, that's good. Well, thank you guys. How many years you say you've been running the Cooper River Bridge Run?
Probably 10.
10 years?
Yeah.
So this is the 10th year you guys have been running?
First year we're walking.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say, does it get easier as you go on or no?
No, because we're getting older.
Ah, there you go. You guys are killing it. Thank you guys for talking with us. And just more stories like that we've been seeing. Just walking down, we've seen Where's Waldo. We've seen people dressed up like a duck. We have a lot of people coming in. Just take a look around at all the people. How are we doing? It's just a great party out here. I mean, really, this is where the peak of the mountain is. We're at the top of the mountaintop. And just lots of people that we're seeing going around. Hi, how you doing? You want to come? I'm getting high fives everywhere. There's a lot of great people out here. But like we said, this is the peak of the mountaintop. Lots of people going out. Just get you a shot. Look at that amazing crowd of people who are taking on the bridge run this year. But we're seeing lots of stories to come, lots of stories that we're seeing, lots of costumes. I'm sure you've been seeing that down on the ground, but up here we're having the same thing, and we're having fun. It's a party. We're having a great time, and I'm sure we'll continue to bring some more stories to you guys as the day goes along. But for now, we're going to send it back to you as we have some more people who want to run by. We'll keep you updated with once we get more of the crowd coming through as well.
All right, thanks so much, Sean. Well, I'm joined now by Peter Hawkins, one of the wheelchair racers. So, how was it today?
It was great. We had a great day. The wind wasn't too bad, so temperature was great. So you really can't ask for better conditions.
And you said you've done the race before. How many times do you think you've done it?
I think I've done it 5 or 6 times.
How do you think how did this rank?
This is good. Like I said, the weather was great, so really you can't beat that. Not that we've ever had a bad day here. It's always been great. It's a great event. The party afterwards is always very nice too.
Yeah. I mean, the music is really going, and you come quite a ways to come here for this. So this must be something you enjoy.
I enjoy it very much. We get a good field of wheelchairs coming down, so we race throughout the year together, so everybody kind of knows who you're gunning for each year. You kind of get your guys and you're gunning for them each year. So it's great. Herman did a great job today and broke the record, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys all kind of cheer each other on. So what else will you look forward to doing while you're here this weekend?
Well, I'll be at going to tennis on Monday, so I'm looking forward to that. My friend Penny and I will be going to that, so it'll be cool.
All right, Peter, thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your time and have a safe trip back to New York, right?
Yep, exactly. Thanks very much.
Well, can we plan on seeing you back next year?
Oh, absolutely. I'll be back next year. So.
Thanks so much, Peter. All right, so again, just love to see more and more people coming into the Low Country right now. In fact, I just saw Dave Williams, Quentin Washington, so starting to see more people. So we're going to talk to them in a little bit, but in the meantime, let's toss things back over to Scott Eisberg.
This is the finish line.
All right, back at the finish line as the masses and masses keep coming and keep going. This is kind of the selfie zone. Everyone grabs their selfie that they finished it. They try to get the clock over their shoulder. All right, what's happening? What's happening?
Congratulations.
I think he just wanted to be on TV. He didn't want to do an interview on TV. That's just fine. But this is kind of that area where everyone's getting their selfies done and everyone is moving towards Marion Square to enjoy the party, enjoy the festivities, enjoy the day, because it is a perfect day in downtown Charleston. As I was saying, how did that selfie come out? Good selfie?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you got the time, you got yourself a little sweat. You need a little sweat in this selfie to show you just ran over the Cooper River. This guy is he's just jamming out, ready to roll. You got to have a good, solid selfie. We'll see if we have any more coming this way. It's cool also, a lot of running groups train for this, and then you see them run it together, and then they finish together, and you see those groups congregating. I always think that's cool, groups that they push each other to train, they push each other to go. They're the ones that get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and get ready for this. And then look at this, really cool. Some fans with a sign right there. I ran the Cooper River Bridge with Conquest Jennifer, that is. So obviously they are rooting on a family member or a friend here and bringing a sign to the finish line. It is open to walk on the side of Meeting Street, outside of the fence. You can walk up and down and cheer on your friends and cheer on your comrades who are running in the Cooper River Bridge Run. How are you guys doing? Everyone seems to have smiles today. There have been Cooper River Bridge Runs I've seen where people aren't smiling when they finish. They are winded. They are gassed. Today it's not really like that. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. Hi, ladies. Buffalo, New York. Did you come from Buffalo for this race?
I came to meet this lovely woman. We graduated from MUSC in 1984.
1984 MUSC grads. Wow, that's awesome. So where do you guys practice now?
Oh, I'm a nurse practitioner in Buffalo.
In Buffalo?
And in Alexandria, Virginia.
Okay, so it's probably a lot nicer to run here than in Buffalo right now.
You know what? I haven't been back since '94, and I can't believe it.
It's amazing, huh?
I went and visited the first house we lived in.
Wow.
It's wild. It's wild.
Do you ever practice running at that park at Niagara Falls? Have you ever practiced running there? That is a beautiful place to run. It is very, very nice.
Go Bells!
There you go. Awesome. Well, congratulations. Great job. Welcome back to town. Thanks for all you do in the medical field. That's awesome. Good to see. Reunion from the MUSC class of 1984 nurse practitioners. That's awesome. How's it going?
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool also to see people. They kind of display on their shirts where they're running from or who they're running for. It's so much you can find out from people. How's it going, guys? As you cross the finish line, we have plenty more finishing behind them we will check in with, but let's toss it over to Trooper Bob right now.
And then we got you.
Hey, Scott, yeah, I'm down here on Meeting Street at the bottom of the ramp, and you can see the folks coming off the bridge making that left onto a Meeting Street. They've got music pumping here. They got plenty of law enforcement, first responders still doing their job, but enjoying the race, watching and encouraging the participants. We've got a water station down there on the right-hand side. Everybody's just really having a good time. A lot of the folks are still running, trying to get it to the finish line, and you know, some of them are using the facilities there as they need it. But it was a really nice time. It's 56 right outside the traffic tracker, 56 degrees, sunny. Everybody's just having a great time, encouraging everybody as they're coming off the bridge. Hello, how you doing? Hello, would you like to talk for a second? No, you're not. Oh, that's okay. I won't put you on TV. Would you like? What do you think about the race?
Oh, it's great. This is my first time coming.
It's your first time? Where are you from?
Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Spartanburg. You came all the way down here just for this?
Yep.
All right. So what do you think? You go?
It's great. I want to see more costumes though. Or have they come yet?
Well, there's a lot of participants here, so you'll see them as they come through. Have you seen anything that really sparked your interest?
The costumes.
Right.
Yeah, them just running.
Right, just running. You want to participate one time?
One day.
Well, they got walkers and stuff, so it's not
yeah,
everybody.
I haven't seen them yet. That's my speed, the walkers.
Gotcha. What's your name?
Catherine Floyd.
Catherine Floyd. Well, thank you so much.
Right.
Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, here we go. We're going to keep encouraging the runners. I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
We are here at Marion Square, and man, things really going now. Runners funneling in after finishing the race. I'm going to bring in Quentin Washington. All right, Quentin.
Yes,
how was it?
It was phenomenally well. No wind on the bridge. It was a great race. Lots of crowds, and I was just pleased with it.
How were temperatures?
Initially it was cold, like it is now, but while running, it's a little bit better.
Yeah. How was your time?
Yeah, I believe unofficially 46:18.
Okay, what were you hoping for?
50.
All right, so you beat it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you to God.
Yeah. So what would you say overall? Because you've been running this race for years. Yeah. What would you say? How would you compare this to other years?
Oh man, probably 2019 when I ran it. Okay. That was my last, good race time-wise. So I would compare it to 2019. Okay. That was when I had the best time.
What would you say about crowds and stuff like that?
The crowds were a little low this year compared to the other years that I've done it. I missed seeing a lot of the crowds on West Coleman and even downtown, but the crowds that we did have, we loved them.
Yeah.
and they helped us get to the finish line.
All right.
Yes.
All right, what else are you looking forward to the rest of the day? You going to hang out in Marion Square for a bit?
I'm going to get some food and head back to the house and get ready for more interviews next week.
All right. Thanks so much. All right. And we know Dave Williams is here. He's still kind of cooling off for a little bit, but he's going to join us here in just a little bit. But now we'll send things back from Marion Square. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
People who came up to me, Vindola, you said, you get over it. You got over it.
I got over it.
You got over it.
Yes.
Oh, wait, is this your first? So I'll explain to you. I understand you're out of town. Where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio. Not an easy trip down to the Low Country to come run this.
I got on the plane and here I am.
What made you want to come down and do this?
I used to live in Charleston, South Carolina. I used to work for the Charleston VA, rather.
Oh my goodness!
Yes.
So a little bit of a homecoming coming back here.
Yeah. Well, this is not my home, but the VA transferred me here.
100%.
So,
yeah.
Yes, and I fell in love with Charleston.
And then now that you get on the bridge runner, we have some more people getting excited.
Yes.
What's your favorite part about getting to do this this year?
Meeting all these people. It's exciting to being in the crowd and looking at you.
Oh my goodness.
With your handsome self.
She's too sweet. I'll give her a hug for that one. Right. Thank you, Midell. Right. You go ahead, keep it.
Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness. Flattery out here. But we have a lot more people with just that excitement just on the bridge right here as we see more and more people cross. I'm over myself right now, but as we see more people cross, this is just the thick of it. We've been steady for 30 minutes. High five. There we go. There we go. High five. Oh yeah. How we doing? We're doing high fives all around. My hand's starting to hurt. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Is this your first year at the Bridge Run? No?
It's my first year.
Your first year? We got some first ones. People, they keep wanting to move down as they make their way through the race. As we have some more and more people. Hi, how you doing?
Good,
what's your name?
Maddie.
Maddie, is it? Are you a resident of Charleston?
Oh yes, I'm from Boston. Go to school here.
Go to school here.
Yes.
First Bridge Run?
First Bridge Run.
How's it feel?
Great. I feel great.
You're at the peak. You've finally got over it.
I'm almost there. I'm ready. Ready to cross finish line.
What's been your favorite part about the Bridge Run this year?
Honestly, just like the vibe. Everyone's so excited. The music's great. It's awesome.
That's great. That's great. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep running. We're almost there. They're almost there. They're making their way down the bridge. We're having fun. We're over the peak, and this is the back end. This is where everyone gets to relax, have fun. Is that right? I heard a thank you, Jesus. We're over the top. As we're getting more high fives, I'm going to continue to be in the crowd, have a little party, and I'm going to send it back over to Sonia, who's going to talk to a little bit more people down below the bridge.
All right, Marion Square really getting active now. Lots of runners. I was able to snag a runner. Thomas, thanks so much for joining us. How was the race for you today?
It was great. It's a perfect day. So beautiful. Very exciting.
Yeah, and you said you had a set time, and you beat that time.
Yeah, I was trying to be under 50 minutes, and I landed at exactly 48, so I feel good.
And you have some ties to the area.
Yeah. I'm from here. I live in New York now, but I'll definitely come back every year and do it. It's just too much fun, and you feel so accomplished.
I was gonna say, to do 6.2 miles is one thing, but to have people cheering you on along the way, did you notice a lot of interesting costumes along the way?
It's just, it's everybody. It's incredible how many people come out, and they're so, evenly dispersed along the route, and it keeps you going. I never run this fast anywhere else because people aren't on the sidewalk cheering me on. So.
And you said you ran it in September.
Yeah.
Of course, it got pushed back because of COVID. Yeah. How would you compare this race to the one in September?
It was even more, it's even more exciting because there's more people. September was great too because it was kind of like, the most fiercest, trying to do it. So, yeah.
What else are you going to do the rest of the day?
I'm just going to walk around and take it easy, do whatever my body tells me it wants to do.
Great job, Thomas.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much. So, yeah, lots of people, out, trying to rehydrate, trying to kind of fuel up after running the race. And we're just expecting more and more people to continue to funnel into Marion Square here. And I anticipate things will stay very busy, at least through about midday here. All right, now we're going to send things over to our Tara Jabor. She's hanging out on Coleman.
Hey, Sonia, we are here on Coleman Boulevard, and as you can see, there really is almost no one out here. It's kind of sad because just a couple of hours ago, this place was filled with people, body to body. It honestly felt warmer when we were out here just because there was, over 15,000 people lining up for the race, but they really just wrapped things up real quick. As you can see, that banner that used to be running right down the middle of Coleman Boulevard is completely gone. We got a street sweeper already coming down here. They really just cleaned everything up really fast, and people are moving quick out of here. So it's been quite the teardown. They had to take down all of the Cooper River Bridge signs. Then they have these fences up here along Coleman, which those will also, of course, have to come down. A lot of people left things behind, so there was a lot of trash, a lot of cleanup. And now, as you can see, it looks pretty great. It's almost back to normal here. And then I don't know if in a few hours they'll probably open Coleman back once people are all through the race. But all that's really left here is us. There's some police, there's some street sweepers, and that's all we're seeing right now. All right, we're going to head to break.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
You guys have a second? I see your bride.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, we're on live TV. We literally just told them right now we are sweating for the wedding. So are you the groom?
I am.
Oh, you're the groom, and you're the maid of honor. Okay, where's the wedding? When's the wedding?
Savannah in 4 weeks.
Wow, are you guys from here or from Savannah?
Here.
From here. Awesome. So you are running on the way to the wedding. The biggest question, open bar?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be there. We'll be in Savannah in a couple weeks. Sounds good. See you guys. Oh. Let's turn around and see who we got down here at the race. We're walking towards Marion Square where everyone's having a good time. Hey guys, how are you? Everyone is enjoying. How was it?
It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad at all. There you go. A little bit of sweat, not bad.
Well, you're going to.
Yeah, you're good. Exactly. It's a natural body thing to do when you run the Cooper River Bridge. Let's take a look at who we've got finishing here. Now the masses are really coming. This is kind of the everybody runners. Hour and 17 minutes since the race started. But you got to remember, these people didn't start an hour and 17 minutes ago because of the Corral. So they started a little further back. So they didn't run this in an hour 17. It was a little shorter for them than that time. As we look back at everybody, how guys?
It was great. My mom's 55 years old. She was out there beating all the 20-year-olds.
That's awesome. 55 years old. And did you Facebook Live the whole thing?
No,
just the finish.
Just the finish.
So was this a mom-son thing that you guys kind of planned on doing together?
It was. It was a mom-son thing. And I was afraid she was going to beat me, and she did.
That's awesome. Where do you guys live?
I live in L.A., and she lives in Virginia.
Holy smokes. So why the Cooper River Bridge Run?
I went to school at the Citadel, so we've always seen it, and we wanted to do it, so we decided this is going to be our year.
That's awesome. Mom, for you, how satisfying to run it with your son?
Oh, it's awesome. I just don't have the words to express how I feel right now.
Very cool. That's awesome. Congratulations, guys. Hold on. Let's go here. Hey, shake and bake. Shake and bake. Hey, so did you guys shake and bake today?
Yeah. It was a photo finish. It came down to the dive at the end. I was just a hand short.
The problem is, you weren't first.
You ain't first or last.
Well, so guys, you weren't first. I'm sorry to let you know. You were supposed to be the bad guy. You're the guy who played Borat also, right?
That is me, yeah.
Okay, that is you. Ricky, good race though. Was it fun?
That was awesome.
Awesome.
Had a blast.
Now the old party in the back deal, is that gonna go after the race or is that staying?
Depends what my mother has to say about it.
Oh, okay, there you go. It's all about Mom at the Cooper River Bridge Run. Let's take a look who else we've got going on. Oh, this is really cool. Somebody running with the Ukrainian flag. Sir, this is really special that you're running with the Ukrainian flag. Why did you decide to do this, and how special was it to hold that flag up?
This is a very fun event, but we can't forget what's going on in Ukraine, and that's why I'm carrying it. We love the people of Ukraine. Peace.
A lot of people complimenting you on what you did today.
It's been phenomenal.
Sounds like a lot of unity around that cause, for sure.
Absolutely. I even had a Russian girl come up to me and take a picture and say she was sorry about what was happening in Ukraine.
Awesome. Well done. Congratulations on finishing the Cooper River Bridge Run for a cause. Everybody running for a reason. Whatever that reason may be, it could be running to your wedding or it could be running for the Ukraine. Whatever it may be, people running the Cooper River Bridge for a cause, for something. It's something to motivate you to run, to get over it, to get up on a Saturday morning and get over that bridge. That's the big thing about it. Let's see who else we've got racing here. Hello, gentlemen, how are you?
Good, how are y'all?
How is the air in your hair there?
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Propelled us. The whole time. Blowing the whole time. Good to go.
5-minute mile pace.
5-minute mile pace. Son, your nose is growing like Pinocchio here, pal. Come on. All right, well, that was a lot of fun here at the finish line. Oh, hello, ladies.
Oh, yeah. 5.5 mile right behind them.
Right there you go. Sounds good. Well, we're going to send it to Sean Mahoney right now, and then we'll bring it back down here to the finish line in a little while. For now, I'm Scott Eisberg. Sean?
And we are live here back on the bridge. There's a party behind us. We got people making it on their way over the bridge, making it over the top and celebrating. But we also got people doing a little bit of jump rope. I got Donna here to talk to us about it. Donna, wow. Explain to me a little bit what we got going on
here. Well, my name is Donna Lennon Reed, and I am the captain of the 40-plus Double Dutch Sub Club in Georgetown, South Carolina. We are here. I am here with all of my teammates, and we're women 40 and over. It got started in Chicago, Illinois by Pamela Pelt Robinson back in 2016, and now it's like 33,000 of us all over the world for women 40 and over.
Oh my goodness. Yes. And then for, you got a good group. They're going crazy over there. I mean, this is really impressive. First off, I mean, what does it feel like to be able to take your group and go do the Cooper River Bridge?
It's amazing. I feel absolutely amazing. I feel amazing. I'm 53, but I actually feel 25 years old. We have been doing this for about almost 2 years now, so it's just absolutely amazing to come out and to celebrate the bridge run today with you guys.
Amazing. And then, I mean, I have to tell you that you guys have had the most energy I've seen out of anyone. Right before break, you were dancing all around. What keeps you this energized?
What keeps me this energy? I'm alive. That keeps me energetic. Being alive and just being able to be with women like myself and just relive our childhood. We all did this when we were younger. Even if you didn't did it, if you can't jump double dutch, we teach you how to jump. It's just so exciting. So we get away from our husbands, the dog, the children, everyone, and we just get together as women. We do fun, fitness, and fellowship.
That's amazing. Jumping rope and making it over the bridge. Yes. Can we possibly get you in one of these next double dutch?
Sure.
Here. Donna's gonna go in. Donna's gonna go in, or maybe Donna's gonna go in. She's gonna show us a little something. Cameras on, pressure's on. There we go! Look at that footwork! Not only, thank you so much, Donna. We appreciate it. And not only are we running across the bridge, we're jumping, we're hopping, we're doing jump rope, we're dancing. We got parties as we see more and more people come down here. It's really becoming a lot of a big moment out. A lot of people out here. We're having fun. This has become a huge party. This is what the Cooper River Bridge Run's all about, and that's what we're here to show you here on ABC News 4. And we want to see more things like this. Make sure you tweet at us at CRBR Go For It. Hashtag CRBR Go For It on Twitter and Instagram. We want to see all the stories like we see with the 40 plus double dutch, and it's just been such an amazing experience to be up here. And we're going to continue bringing you some of these stories as we continue to have more and more people come across the bridge as we see the shots of more people dancing. But for now, we're going to send it back to you guys. We're going to continue the party up here, and I'm sure that you guys will be coming back to us real soon.
All right, thanks, Sean. Well, I'm telling you, this is the place to be now. Again, it is getting packed here at Marion Square. I was able to grab a friend. Roger, how was the race today?
It was great. You never realize how steep and how long that incline is, but it was wonderful. It's always a great race.
So it's safe to say you got over it.
I did get over it. I did go. I think this is my 6th time overall, I believe, and it just gets better and better each year.
How do you think your
faster than October? So
awesome. What are you looking forward to the rest of the day?
Rest, relaxation, and maybe a big steak tonight.
Sounds good. Eat one for me.
I will.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Roger. All right, guys. Oh, we had some people we were going to interview here. We'll see if we can grab somebody here. We're going to see here. How was the race, guys?
It was awesome.
It was awesome?
She's the champ.
How was it?
I met my goal.
Yeah. You met your goal. I'm going to turn around here. Where are you guys from?
Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant. All right. Hey.
We watch you all the time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching. We appreciate that. Well, glad you guys had a great race. How were the crowds?
Not as bad as we thought.
I've never done it. I've lived here my whole life. I've never done it, so she would know better.
It was big, but it wasn't unbearable.
Is there less than normal?
There was less than normal. So the question, it was your first time doing it. Will you do it again?
Oh, of course. No
Is this
doubt.
going to be an annual thing now?
Yeah.
As long as we get a babysitter.
Yeah.
You need a babysitter?
Babysit. Yeah.
I'll babysit. So how was your time?
Under an hour was my goal, and we made it by a good minute. I think we got in the 58 something. So yeah.
All right. Great job, guys.
Thank
You can enjoy the rest of the day now.
Yeah, exactly.
Eat whatever you want.
Yeah.
We're gonna go right
Yeah,
now.
there you go. There you go. Hey, guys. Hey, how was the race?
Good.
Did you run fast? Who ran with you?
My dad.
Did you run faster than Dad? It's okay if you want to tell the truth. How was it, Dad?
It was good. We had a fun time. Yeah, it was his first time.
First time doing it?
His time, yeah, his first.
Think it'll be an annual event now?
He thinks we finished. He said the first thing he said was, "Can we run it next year?" So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good job, buddy. Good job. How was the race?
Oh, it was a blast. I mean, nothing beats that view at the top of the bridge.
Are you from here?
I go to school here.
Oh, you go to school? Are
Yeah.
you college in Charleston?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So you're going to start to do it every year, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna make it a tradition.
All right. Good job.
Thank you so
Good
much.
job. All right, so as you can see, you know, so you can't see it, but we're right here by the water booths, so that's why everybody's kind of funneling in, but no shortage of interviews here. So again, lots of people, everybody I think is just really excited. They've made it through the race, and now they're just gonna be, you know, enjoying the rest of the day. So, all right, we're gonna take a little break, but we'll be back after this.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
All right, welcome back to the finish line of the Cooper River Bridge Run. Some of our less elite runners right now, does not matter if you are elite or not, as long as you are finishing, you are getting over it. That is the important thing. Seen our first couple of babies in strollers. We've seen our first guy run it in blue jeans. So at this point, we're getting down to the less than elite, but that doesn't matter. We'll see who we can find out here and see why they ran it, because that is what's important. Everyone running for a reason, everyone running for a cause at the Cooper River Bridge Run. A lot of people running for the selfies. The selfies are always very important, but also running for things. A lot of times you have, running for cancer or running for whatever the cause may be. Obviously, we had a guy earlier who was running with the Ukrainian flag, which I thought was really, really special. So we're going to catch up with some of these people and see how they're feeling as they finish the Cooper River Bridge Run. Guys, how was it? Was it fun?
It was so much fun.
Was it good?
It was great.
All right, awesome. Go enjoy the day at Marion Square. Oh, we got Wonder Woman is coming this way. Let's go check her out. Good things to come. I like that. Good things. Did you sweat?
Yes, I did.
That's the important thing. Wonder Woman, how was it?
Awesome.
Awesome. Good deal. Sounds great. All right, let's take a look and see who we've got finishing here. You never know who you're going to find in the field. In the past, Oprah has run this race. We've seen governors. We've seen members of Hootie and the Blowfish. We've seen athletes. We've seen coaches. It doesn't matter. Just saw. Oh, very cool. You served your country. How was the race today?
It was fun. It was fun. This goes out to my friend Gerard, who died last week. We love you. God bless. But it's fun out here today, and everybody in Charleston should be doing it.
How special is it when you're running for a cause like that?
It's always good to give back. They always credit us for serving the country, but we choose to do it. And they say it's an unsung job, but we do it for the people of the country so they can prosper, and that's what's important, the country prospering.
Awesome. Congratulations and well done crossing the Cooper River Bridge, the Ravenel over the Cooper River today here as we are downtown. Hello there. Hey, hold on, come back. Sometimes you just have to find former employees and put them on live TV. I think we can. Is your contract say we can still do that?
Yeah, there is no contract.
Okay, that's right. Caroline Valchunas, how was did you get over it today?
I got over it barely. I've been training for it. This is my first time because I've always had to work, which is so fun, but it's a different experience. So the last time I did this was on September 26th, 2021. I was up at the top of the bridge.
There you go. Well, congratulations.
So
you got over it, and now you can enjoy the day. You don't have to go and put together a story for 6 and 11. So congratulations, Caroline Valchunas. Hey, this is our first son of the mayor. There's the mayor. We got the tech, and we've got the younger tech. Mayor, how was it? Well, you didn't run it. I saw you at the finish line.
I was at the finish line. Yeah, I backtracked and walked it with my son.
There you go. Joseph did finish it. How did you do?
Pretty good for not training.
For not training at all. That seems to be the thing. That seems to be the theme. We should have trained for this thing ahead of time.
It definitely helps. I'm at 364 more days till the next year. I'll be first place next year.
There you go. Former Bishop England and Wofford basketball standout Joseph Tecklenburg and the mayor.
God bless.
Right here at the finish line. Let's go see. It's a beautiful day outside. Let's see who else we got coming down here at the finish line as we continue to go. Hey, we got a couple of superstars. How are you guys?
Hello.
Good. Oh, they don't want to be on TV. No interest from them on being on TV. Let's see who else we got going on here. Most people want to be on. It's okay. Sometimes you get a, hey, how are you? This is first double stroller. How did that go?
It went well. It went well.
Are these twins?
No. One is 2 and one is 1.
One is 2 and one is 1. Yep. Good luck to you sleeping, sir. All right, that'll do it from here at the finish line. We'll send it over to Sean Mahoney.
And we're back here live on the bridge. They just started us off the music. We got the last couple of people coming across, and I couldn't help, as we kind of look at it, we see it's a lot less busy than we saw in the past couple minutes, but I couldn't help just watching some of the last people come. I came across these two gentlemen right here, and first off, I just have to ask, these outfits, like, what was the inspiration? What was going through your guys' mind?
So our plan today was to go to the beach, and we just happened to come upon the bridge run, and
Here we are.
So spontaneous entry into the bridge run is what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here for a good time and get this run going.
How you guys been enjoying it?
Oh, we love it. It's a great time, good time. You know.
It's Charleston. How can you not love it?
Beautiful day outside.
What was it like trying to get out? I know we're about like halfway through now. How are we feeling? What was the kind of that first half like?
It was a little rough getting up that first half. We're looking forward to the second half though. We gotta make sure Brett here keeps his heart rate down, and we'll be all right.
Yeah, we're downhill from here though.
So next year you guys are gonna be in the elite racers. I mean, is that right?
Yeah, we're looking to win it.
Looking to win it all next year?
Next year, yeah.
All right, well, if anything, you guys get a 10 out of 10 for your outfits. Looking great. Appreciate you guys talking with us. Thank you guys so much. And go enjoy that last time round. Keep that heart rate down, too. See, we still have that energy, even though there's just a couple people left as we're getting those last few people to come across the bridge. It's been energetic from start to finish, and that's what the Bridge Run Day has been all about. You've seen wall-to-wall coverage of it. And we're still getting people, bringing that energy, bringing that excitement, and I have the feeling the party's going to continue a little bit as we wrap our coverage end to the bridge run, as we see some more people dancing over here. But bridge has been absolutely fun as we see more people. Actually, we're going to try to get one. How you guys doing? Good. I see you guys matching hats. You guys together?
Yeah, this is Dad.
Your dad and two daughters.
Yeah.
That's amazing. How many years have you guys been doing the bridge run?
I've been doing it since the old bridge was here.
Since the old bridge was here,
Yeah.
so you've been doing it for years, long time. How about you guys?
This is the first time we've all three done it, but we've each done it separately. So this is the first time we've all three done it.
What does it mean for you guys to be able to run this bridge run together? I mean, you guys said you ran it separately, but now you're here together as a family. How does it feel?
It's amazing. It's an amazing time, experience that we'll never forget.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. How was the first half? Good? You guys finally got over the big part?
We finally got over it, exactly. No,
that
we're
last
doing-
couple of meters kind of hitting hard on the
But
legs.
we still have energy, so we're good to go.
That's great. Well, I'm super glad we got to meet you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your guys' bridge run. Yes. Just like that. We thought we were going to wrap, and we come up with stories like that. Of families never run it together. They run it separately. Now they're running together. Beautiful stories like that that we've been bringing you all day long on the bridge run.
Square, lots of runners, lots of walkers, but also some spectators. So we've got Sam Hazeltine. So Sam, what brought you here this morning?
Just seeing people. It's great to see everyone walking around. So way back last year, we didn't see people around here, but this could be the first time during the pandemic. But it feels like we're getting back to normal.
Yeah.
And hopefully, hey, it's called the celebration of life.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. A lot of people here, right?
And then I just want to give a big shout out to my high school. Everybody's doing well. And you seen this before? I'm not broken. I'm not broken.
All right.
Let's go, baby.
All right. Good job, Sam. All right. Enjoy the festivities. All right. We're going to bring in Dave Williams again.
How many what?
We see you survived the race, Chief.
Yep.
Yep. Had a good time.
Absolutely. It was a great run. Beautiful weather. You knew that.
I knew that, yeah. It was nice. It was nice. Yeah, it's nice not to have to worry about any rain. We got to notice your shirt here.
It's sweaty.
I'm not getting too close. All right, the Daily Mile. So this is something you're going to start. Tell us a little bit about Daily Mile.
Yeah, and I actually went ahead and got it going last night because I want kids to get out and work out. So this is going to be an initiative to go into the schools and get kids out exercising on their recess, when they're at home after school, and just being active, because we know that if kids get out on recess and walk a mile, run a mile, even for kids that are bound to a wheelchair, if you get out and you roll a mile, it's going to help your body, it's going to help your mind, and they'll do better in school. So they'll be healthier and happier, and that's what the Daily Mile is. Hopefully we can get some schools signed up. So if you're a teacher at home right now, the Daily Mile, you can sign up for it and get your school involved. So I'll come out to classes too.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Absolutely.
All right, well, speaking of kids, this is actually a good transition here. So I'm going to give Dave the boot. All right, come over here. All right, young man, what's your name?
My name's McCray Burns.
All right, did you run the race?
Yes, ma'am.
How did it go?
It went amazing. I didn't walk a single time.
I am impressed.
Thank you.
Were you trying to go for a certain time or just trying to not walk?
Just trying not to walk. That was my main goal.
How old are you?
12 years old, ma'am.
All right, where do you go to school?
I go to Moultrie Middle School.
All right, so do you want to say hi to all your friends at Moultrie?
Hi!
Now, did it go so well that you're going to do it again next year and the next year and the next year?
Yes, ma'am.
Did Mom and Dad run it with you?
Yes, ma'am, they did.
You can tell me the truth. Who beat who?
So my mom beat me, but I beat my dad.
But goals for next year?
My goals for next year are to beat these two and to go under an hour.
And guess what? You have 364 days to train. I expect you up early tomorrow, starting that training again.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Great job. So proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. Good job, Mom and Dad, for the moral support, right? It's so important. So as Dave was talking about, you know, it's all about getting kids out, exercising, and clearly most of the people here, I feel like I need to get a workout in now after seeing all these people. But we'll have a little bit more coming up from Marion Square in a little bit, but now we're going to take a short break.
Welcome back to the official Cooper River Bridge Run live show on ABC News 4. Sponsored in part by Harris Teeter, Benefit Focus, Vapor Elemental Wear, and Low Country Contractors.
Welcome back. We've got to go find this couple right here. Let's go get them. Sam, let's take off and run. Who do we got here? What do we got going on here? Cruella DeVille, right? Okay, is that? Sam almost fell there. Oh, we almost just had a catastrophe. We almost just lost the camera. It's okay on live TV. That just almost happened.
I almost lost my dog.
You almost lost your dog. Oh, sir. How did you get roped into doing this?
I'm very well trained.
Oh, that's good. Oh, we got more. This is like 101 Dalmatians, right?
Yes.
I stink at my nursery rhymes and Disney movies, but I got that one, Cruella DeVille.
Yes.
Where are you guys from?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Oh, yeah.
Like, literally, you came here for this and said...
We live here, but we're Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. You're Puerto Rico, but you live here. Gotcha. Do you live in Charleston?
Yes.
Awesome. Whose idea? I just got to ask whose idea.
She's our master.
The one thing we didn't ask about, how was the actual race?
It was awesome.
Oh,
it was good. Yeah.
Like none of you were sweating. Amazing.
Beautiful day. It was amazing.
Day. Perfect. Well, Cruella, you can take your dogs to Marion Square, the Dalmatians, and roll out there. Hey guys, how are you? That was one of the more family dynamics I've seen. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Sam, how are you, man?
I'm good.
You're good. That camera almost wasn't good. Good thing we're getting new ones this month.
I'm just glad I didn't take her out.
There you go. That's our photographer, Sam. He almost bit it here on Meeting Street, but thankfully he didn't. Oh, you were on a beer run, sir. Can I come with you?
Absolutely.
Where are you going?
We're going to get some more beer.
The closest bar. It's 9:50. In 10 minutes, we're good. I'll see you guys down there. Sounds good. Hey, you didn't just run this with a broken ankle, did you?
They let me run the last 10.
The last 10? Oh, okay. I think we caught you on that one.
We were trying.
I liked it.
But I wasn't allowed.
Battle scores. What did you say?
Came all the way from Atlanta. The Peachtree Road Race has nothing on this.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations. Welcome to Charleston. Thanks for running. Hey, guys, is this a full family run?
Yeah, we all ran.
Oh, really?
Well, most of it.
There you go. Awesome. Well, sounds good. Enjoy the end of it here. This gentleman's running in a fire suit. Sir, how was it? Obviously you're running for a cause. How was it, and how do you feel now?
Feel good.
You feel good?
Yes, sir.
A little hot?
It's hot. It's even hotter with this gear on.
I can imagine it would be. What was the cause you were running for, and why did you do it?
I just always come to support a good cause. You know, I do this in several different cities and whatnot. Just, I try to show up and just represent.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on finishing it.
And just surrounded by doing what I love to do and surrounded by people that love to do what I'm doing.
Nothing wrong with that, absolutely.
Yes,
congratulations on the finish. And look at that, the tank right there on the back. Certainly a hero of the Cooper River Bridge Run. It's amazing. Everybody has a story at the Cooper River Bridge Run. It doesn't matter whether you finish first or you finish last. Everybody has a story. And it is so fun to kind of find those stories as you run in between. Everybody in between, all of those stories are a lot of fun to hear about and to talk about. Guys, did you have a great day together?
It was awesome. Thank you.
So many smiles today because it is such a beautiful day in Charleston, and it has been a blast at the finish line. We're going to send it over to Sonia Stevens now in Marion Square.
Thanks, Scott. All right, so I got Kathy here. Kathy, how was the race?
The race was awesome. It couldn't have been any better. Not crowded, really. People were great. Weather was perfect.
Did you have a goal, or were you just trying to?
Let me tell you something. I've been running, I'm 70 years old. I haven't trained. I didn't think I could do it, and I walked up the hill of the bridge, but ran everywhere else. And
that's amazing!
Like an hour and 12 minutes, so I was
That is amazing.
So
well,
if you don't run, get out there and do it, because you can do it.
Right, and it's just important to get out and move, right?
Move, even though you think you can't, you can.
Did you do it by yourself? Did you have some friends?
My friend right here. Come here. This is Kate.
Hi.
This is my future sister-in-law and future brother right here. I'm getting married July 8th.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
eat whatever you want. Who cares if the wedding's coming up?
That's right.
Yes. Woo! All right, ladies, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks so much. So yeah, at this point, it's really great seeing everybody so pumped up. They finished the race. It's not even lunchtime on Saturday, and there's still lots of time to get out and enjoy our Saturday. So we're going to hand things back over to you guys.
Welcome back to the finish line one final time. We're going to wrap up our coverage today, but I just want to say I've done this race 16 times. Every single time you see something new. This is what Charleston is. This race is what makes Charleston special. There are so many things that are wonderful about living in Charleston, but one of them is certainly the Cooper River Bridge Run. It is original, it is different, it is fun, it brings our community together in the toughest of times and the hardest of times, the hardest of years. Everyone looks forward to getting back together at the Cooper River Bridge Run. Smiles like that and selfies like that. This is why we come. This is why every year we wake up once before the crack of dawn on a Saturday and run. For our team of photojournalists and producers and anchors and reporters and meteorologists, I'm Scott Eisberg saying thank you so much for watching the Cooper River Bridge Run. 71 years old.